everyone, and welcome back to the stream. I hope you guys are doing well and having a wonderful weekend so far. Welcome in, J-Chain. Congratulations on redeeming first. Hello, Zenith. Welcome in, Overlord. And hello, Raging. I hope you guys are doing well. I see the Raging flattery in chat is off the charts tonight. Well, is it... Okay, fascinating can mean a couple different things, but I see Raging has chosen to take it as a good thing. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are excited for some Minecraft. It's just gonna be a pure Yap session tonight. I streamed Minecraft a little bit at one point in time, post Baldur's Gate obsession. So I think most people here know what to expect from a more chill Minecraft stream. Just lots of yapping. Moya and I are going to be resource gathering tonight because Moya hasn't really played on the server. The only time they've been on is when we did the end fight a few weeks ago. So they need things, and they're living in Monster Village. And I also need things because I lost all of my gear, and the only thing I've done on the server since then is be gay with my friends. How are things? Made it to 80,000 words in my book. That is very impressive. Also finishing Baldur's Gate tonight. Oh, sick! Very exciting things going on for Jade Train. Raging just keeps talking about how stinky it is, and like, rest in peace, I guess. Rest in peace, I guess. I don't think I have a lot to say to set up stream. Moya will be joining us on Minecraft soon. We're just gonna be using the in-game voice chat, so there's no Discord call to get going. Monster Village, more like Cringe City. Raging, this is insane. This is insane. Monster Village is such a slay place. I think one thing I want to do today is start figuring out some sort of like town square. So let me just get in the game. Is it? There we go. It's reading the game now. I'm playing in full screen because if I don't play in full screen, there's little black bars at the top and bottom. In this particular stream. Hang on. Wait. Let me get my thoughts. There's black bars at the top and bottom of the screen. In this particular scene in OBS, and I think it's because it's accounting for the window bar where like the exit, like the X and minimize buttons are. So that means when I tab out, you guys can't see the game, which is very sad. Just build town square on top of Nick. So here's the thing, and you guys, YouTube doesn't know this because it's been more behind the scenes things. Oh, it's dark. Monster Village might look good at night, but I don't like being attacked. And I did get attacked by phantoms when I made a little TikTok today on the server and got attacked by phantoms while I was doing so. So I definitely needed to sleep. So let me get on a guy. Are you tethered? I don't think you are. This is Ava's guy. So the whole idea for Monster Village is that we were going to have this big vampire castle on top of a mountain, which is gonna be those mountains, one of those mountains back there, either that one or, what is this? My Distance Horizons mod, I've turned the settings down real low so that I wouldn't have as much lag. Maybe this was one of these mountains. I think Hannah's thought it was this mountain, but I think we decided those mountains would be nice too. We kind of congregated at the front here because one, we wanted to build in the Pale Oak Forest, but also I kind of imagined, well, I think the real reason we congregated here is Hannah needed to build a farm down by the water on day one, but I kind of imagined my witch's tower to be on the outskirts. And then we just all have kind of built things around here. So I want to migrate the builds of the village less away from this front corner and more back towards where we're going to eventually build the castle. And that's going to be like the center of things. we've just all built our bases right next to each other. So I'm gonna tell Moya that, so y'all will probably hear that again on stream. Because Moya hasn't really been on very much. But they might build anywhere around here. Oh, I think I need to put a building around Keegan's moss farm. I think I said I was going to do that and then I never did. And to be completely honest, between you and me, I don't think Keegan really plans on playing again unless I specifically ask him to get on for any sort of, like, roleplay moment. So, I think we could also build a little building around his snow farm, and he wouldn't mind. So we're gonna do that. And if we're building Vampire Castle on this mountain out here, over here, Town Square should probably be maybe here in this general area. Everything's starting to look real abstract. Wait, hang on. Surely I can turn these up a little bit. Surely I can turn that up just a tad. Okay. Although the farther away it is, the more blocky it's going to look anyway, just because that's just how the mod works. At least without having super high settings. Oh, why is there a fire at Hannah's house? Oh, it must have gotten struck by lightning. This is going to start a forest fire. It actually already has. Great. Great, great, great. Okay. Oh. Perfect. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. I'm not equipped to get out of here. Potato PC strikes again. It's not even a potato PC moment. It's a, I think I was having some difficulties, with Minecraft in a way that, I guess I'm gonna use my scaffolding. I was having some difficulties that made it to where I needed to lower my settings, because I think I was trying to do too much with Minecraft, and I was also trying to figure out why it was really laggy with OBS. I've since learned it had more to do with the fact that I was using a display capture instead of a game capture to get Minecraft into OBS than it actually did my Minecraft settings, which was really nice to figure that out. I don't want a fire at Hannah's house. Okay. And I have to take Ava's little guy back home. Why is online? You started the fire? I believe it. I believe it. Why does eating a burger give you charm and knowledge? Because Joker's just built different. Joker is built different. You know, this is just gonna have to be fine. This is just gonna have to be fine. I don't have any snowballs on me. This is gonna keep spreading and it's actually not gonna be fine. That will not be my problem. And when Ava gets on next time and is like, where's my little guy? It's at Hannah's house. Trust. Okay, this is... We're just gonna go home. Look at Nico, I hope you're doing well. It's going pretty well for me. Despite the threat of a forest fire, it's going pretty well. Forest fire in the game, I should specify. Raging, why are you saying oh god in all caps? Also, I don't actually know where Moya logged off, but I think it was somewhere around the village. I think.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi!
I don't know where you are, but hello.
I was wandering off into the distance.
Oh, hi!
Hello!
Okay, so you can come steal food and stuff from the tower.
Okay.
My inventory is kind of a mess because I've been building a storage system. You can come
Very
look at it
nice.
if you want.
Yeah.
Trying to get copper golems to sort your things when you already built and sorted a 3 high system is kind of a nightmare. But I think I figured it out. It just means I can't label any of our chests.
Very nice.
All of the food's gonna be upstairs.
Okay.
We have, this chest is just baked potatoes and some chorus fruit.
Ooh.
And then
Might
the
take some
barrel labeled
potatoes.
food has some cooked chicken and some other things in there. I just need to empty my inventory, I think. I think that'll do me quite well. So how have you been? Sorry, I got
Pretty
really
good.
locked
How have
in.
you been?
I'm doing good. I was just telling
Good.
stream a little bit about what we were planning on doing and kind of showing them around potentially so I need to start thinking about town square and this whole like village is going to eventually have a castle. And I need to figure out, I'm just gonna throw this in here for now. I need to figure out how we're gonna center up what we've already built, or like connect what we've already built to a castle that's going to be on some of the mountains that's a little a ways off.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah. Give your ass handed to me in Night Rain. Other than that, I'm good. You know, I'm glad you're enjoying, I hope you're enjoying Night Rain. Some people are like really into like the games being difficult for the sake of being difficult. Actually, I'm gonna make you some iron tools because we have an iron farm, and that way we could use. Why can I only? Well, I'll just make. What do you have, by the way? Do you have anything?
I have 7 berries, 3 eggs, 64 baked potatoes, and 4 raw potatoes.
Okay.
And that is my entire inventory.
Okay.
I need to go punch logs.
Yeah. Well.
I'm still at that stage of the game.
Okay. So now you can punch logs with
thank you.
some. Oh, I forgot to make you an axe. I can make you an axe as well.
Oh, thank you.
Here you go.
Very good swag.
I think I had a little bit of diamonds so that I could like start repairing things, but I think our best bet might be villager trading to get diamond tools and like armor and stuff. Nick in Monster Village might have villagers. I think he only might have librarians though.
Okay.
But we can go borrow and visit. Visit people.
Does he have a villager breeder already or no?
I think he does. He might.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure. Okay, actually, I think I might want a second pickaxe. I've split up the valuable ores. I think is literally just. Oh, I had the blocks of iron in there. Okay. I've had things split up because I've been redoing how it's organized.
Oh.
And I don't think anybody knows where anything is, myself included, at this point.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about the monster theme.
Yeah?
And I was thinking Fae would be fun.
Fae would be fun. And you know what's really funny? Ava, her character is that she used to be a fairy, and I turned her into a vampire.
Very nice.
So I think I'll leave it up to you if I turn you into a fairy or if you already are one.
Okay,
and then
Fae
we can
and
talk to
fairy
Ava.
are two very different
Oh.
things, though.
Ooh, okay. 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 Right. So you're thinking more like...
I'm thinking more like Flynn's ghosty Fae. Like, trick you or stuff
Ooh.
like that.
Okay. Yeah, no, I've read some books like that. I didn't realize there was that much of a distinction because a lot of media just uses the two words interchangeably.
They're kind of the same. I think Fae tends to cover a wider range of beings.
Mhm.
Like, for example, like, the hag you meet in Baldur's Gate would be considered a Fae.
Yeah, okay. So you're thinking more monstrous Fae, which makes more sense. I think that could be really
Yes.
fun, regardless. So if
Though,
that's gonna be
I
so
do
cool.
also really like the, like, Flynn's take on Fae from Genshin, in that he's, like, just, like, very gentlemanly, but will absolutely fuck you and fuck with you and scare the shit out of you while leading you to safety.
I love that. That's gonna be so fun. I think that's also, if you want to get into doing roleplay, I think that would be a really fun, like, character, like, not necessarily a conflict, but there could be something interesting there with you and Ava, since Ava has the fairy background, so it's, like, loosely connected.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Just a little fire. This is fine, like the dog meme. No, yeah. So right before you logged on, we were kind of flying around on Ava's ghast, which I should probably grab a snowball so I can get it back. And then I noticed there was a forest fire over by Hannah's.
Oh no!
So it was. I don't know if it can be fixed.
Well, we can at least try.
We can.
Oh, I like how you have some cherry trees or
Yeah.
cherry blossom trees mixed in. That's cute.
That was Ava's idea. She made herself a little, like, secret garden of sorts behind the tower.
Very nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I also wanted to tell you, I think everyone that lives here has built a base or is basing with other people. So anywhere that doesn't already have something built is free reign. I
was gonna start scouting out at some point. Well, probably after we're done doing this.
Okay. Okay.
That is.
The fire has been contained. It's contained itself because it was spreading. I was worried it might continue to spread. Okay.
Oh, hi, buddy. What do I do?
Are you on? Oh, you can get on the gas and then we'll just fly away.
Okay. Oh, these move a little bit faster than I was expecting.
We have a data pack to make them faster.
Okay, that checks out.
Yeah, they are painfully slow, and them being slow makes it a lot easier for you to actually, like, get on them without having a snowball and, like, keep up with them. Because with our data pack, it is very, very difficult to kind of navigate and keep your gas, or, like, get back on it or whatever.
Gotcha.
I am going to sleep.
Okay.
Mostly because I don't think we want to start adventuring in the dark.
No.
Fae is a broader term. It generally includes different magical creatures linked to nature. A fairy would be a fae, I think. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I know Ava's fairy background wasn't supposed to be linked to, like, the monster aspect. It was more so of a thing that was like, hey, we just are a fairy, kind of like in the Tinkerbell-esque kind of way.
Gotcha.
I know we're probably gonna... Okay, let me sort some thoughts. We're probably gonna do more with Ava's fairy background because she's building the fairy farm kind of off somewhere that she keeps referencing about, like, her dad in our, like, roleplay. But I was talking to them last night because we got on the server to record a little bit of B-roll because for my next video. And we kind of talked ourselves into maybe ambitiously, like, taking our lore for our, like, 3 characters And I have found that I really like doing Minecraft roleplay more than I do Hermitcraft style Minecraft content. And we might try to make a little like movie of our characters and their relationship.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. The toxic eerie polycule Minecraft movie.
Perfect.
Okay. Ooh, torches. We don't have any torches.
Yeah, torches will be good.
I don't know how we got silk touched coal. But I don't think anybody will mind if I break this. Okay. Do you have any shaders?
I don't think so.
Okay. I just know I currently am running with some, so just me holding torches is like a light source, which is good for caving. I do have more sticks on me, so if we collect more coal, we can make more. This is my brewing stand.
Yeah, it looks cool. What flower is this?
It's the new one.
Oh.
I don't remember what they are called currently. Let's see. Do I have any in here? No, I think they're like the torch flower, I think is what they're called.
Oh,
they're
okay.
with the pale oak biome.
Nice.
I love having the pressure plate at my front door, but it also keeps accidentally like closing in people's faces when there's multiple people trying to go in and out of the door. This is what they look like during the day when they're closed up.
Oh, nice.
All right. Did you want to get to chopping wood first?
Yeah, chopping some wood would be good.
Okay. We can... I don't know why I put the snowball up, because I think the gas is my main form of transportation right now. Okay. We can go off... do you know what kind of blocks you were wanting to build with?
So, I know everyone kind of has a monotone +1 color theme.
Yeah.
So I was probably going to collect a bunch of white wood, and then a bunch of the black stone, and then probably I was thinking light blue, just because I like light blue.
I figured you would.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, you're driving.
I'm controlling it.
Yeah, I didn't know if you were ready to go off. If you just shift, and then you can get back on, and now it shuffles who's driving. Okay.
Okay, cool.
So I think we could actually let's come out this way. We could chop down all of these trees and replant them out here, because this is, I think, the direction I want to start building in. So kind of clearing it out will be nice.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we all like wanted to do like Gothic build. And building in the pale oak meant that most of what we had was the pale oak, but it also worked really well, and it looks nice with deep slate, which is what we've been using for like, everyone is building mostly out of deep slate and a little bit of pale oak. I say a little bit. What I built and what Dove built is like primarily pale oak.
Yeah, pale oak's a cool block, so I haven't used it before, so it's probably one I want to use more heavily.
Yeah, and I've not used it like this yet, because I've just not really been building mushroom things anymore, but it replaces it acts as a mushroom stem block as well with the stripped logs.
Oh,
and
very
that
nice.
is so much easier to get early on than mushroom. So that's nice.
Yeah.
I had like a bunch of white pale oak, and then I used a lot of it. And also because we lived in the pale oak forest and I kept getting a bunch of it, it was also the kind of wood I was using for furnace material. So now that I'm like trying to think of building some more things, I need more.
It's how it goes.
It's also really funny. When I was building the tower, like back when we first started the server, I accidentally made like 2.5 stacks of warped. Yeah, the warped trap doors. And I said, surely I will not use all of these. I had to craft more yesterday.
It's always how it goes. You think you got enough, and then you run out.
It was just really funny because when I made those 2.5 stacks by accident, I only needed 8. I only needed 8. So that was kind of like, damn, well, I just wasted a bunch of wood. It always surprises me how much I use trapdoors in building. Oh, but the new shelf block, I think I'm gonna start using a lot more of.
Oh yeah, the sideways one?
Yeah!
Yeah, those look really cool.
Roy used them over at like the dwarf place, and it looks so nice. So I've been trying to incorporate them more into builds. I just keep forgetting about them.
Yeah, you make them out of wood, right?
It's stripped logs.
Gotcha.
I gotta make sure we get that ghast back home, because that is Hannah's ghast.
Yep, definitely need to not lose the ghast.
Yeah, I've just been riding the first one that comes up to me instead of like specifically going for mine.
Understandable.
Most of the people on the server don't really care about that sort of thing, so it's usually not a big deal. As long as the ghast makes it back home alive.
Yeah, that'd be important.
Yeah. Do you have an idea for what you're gonna build for your base yet?
Maybe very, very vaguely. We'll see.
Okay.
I tend to wing it.
This is fair. I have been everything that I have built so far has been like a combination of winging it and a combination of like looking up gothic Minecraft builds and going, ooh, I like those archways. Let me try to incorporate those archways.
Nice.
Oh, I should
do
start replanting
like
some
this
things.
dark oak. We're gonna grab some of the dark oak too.
Dark oak is very nice.
Indeed.
Very I say underappreciated only because I used to be such a diehard for spruce. I still am. I don't know why I said used to be.
Spruce is nice.
Oh, we should make a group so that we don't have to like stand next to each other. Let me do that.
That'd be a good idea.
I don't really want to make a name for it. Okay. The group is open.
How do I join?
If you hit V, it should open the voice chat menu, and then just hit the group, and it'll show you the groups. There we go.
Okay, cool.
It's not that it really matters, because I don't really foresee other people getting online. It is an open group, so that people who are not in our group can still hear us, and we can still hear them when they're in the area.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I don't know if you've ever noticed sometimes, like, being in a group in this voice chat mod, you can be next to somebody who's not in the group and unable to actually speak with them. Which is nice when there is, like, 30 bajillion people online in the same area. But sometimes, like, I know I'm really bad sometimes about forgetting that's how groups work normally. So I'm like talking to somebody and they cannot hear me.
Oh no. It's getting dark.
It is. Oh, I forgot. These need to be in the 4. The way the creakings work, by the way, is they're basically weeping angels. So you can just, as long as somebody's looking at them, they won't move.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, there's this guy right here. Where's your heart?
I can look at him while you look for that.
Okay. I think it's in this tree. Can you hit him again? Or just hit him? Yeah. I destroyed his heart. Cool. Yeah, so if you like hit them, you can basically farm resin by doing that, because it like makes resin show up in some of the trees.
Oh.
I don't actually know how to collect it. Gizmo was doing that.
Gotcha.
But it also, there's the little like particles that come out of them, shows you where the heart is. I think you might use shears to get the resin stuff off of the logs.
Gotcha. That's cool.
Oh, maybe you don't, because it's dropped. I have not been as encyclopedia about Minecraft the way I used to be since some of these like updates have come out.
Yeah, I didn't really look up anything about the updates either.
Yeah, I used to learn a lot of stuff from like Minecraft YouTubers. But lately I've just been more into the roleplay ones, so we're not talking about game mechanics, we're like having angsty vampire stories.
Very nice.
Yeah, or it's like modded Minecraft. So the rules are a little different.
Nice. Okay, well,
now you're beating people up? Raging It's Monster Village, of course.
Okay, I think I got the wood that I wanted.
Okay. Here's the ghast. Are you down on the ground still?
No, I'm behind you.
Oh, okay. Did you want to just head straight into the mines?
Sure.
Okay. I think it might be beneficial for us to start a new mine.
Okay. We're gonna need, if we're starting a new one, we're gonna need a lot more torches.
This is true. I mean, we could try this one down here. It's up to you. I just figured, actually, it might be fine.
Yeah, I was just gonna mine some deep slate.
Oh, okay, yeah, if you're just mining deep slate, this is absolutely fine. I was thinking if you're trying to get diamonds, well, we might want to go across the water.
Find diamonds. I'm not gonna say no, but I'm not gunning for diamonds right now.
Okay. Oh, not the skeleton. You know, at first I thought it was you who hit me, and then I was like, wait, no, they're not right. That is most likely not what happened.
No, I don't have a bow right now. Okay.
I think the stairs go all the way down. I spent a long time on this.
It's very nice. And there are a lot of little lush sections.
Lots of sections of copper still as well, which if you're doing are you gonna go for like the turquoisey blue? Or
no, I was gonna go, I know a lot of people are doing that already, so I was gonna go for a different shade of blue.
Okay.
Which means I think my options are like
concrete,
stained glass and clay, or concrete, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was curious, because I know if you're going, I was doing the teal, and then I've been using the teal on like other little builds around the village. This is basically down at diamond level, so we could just start collecting.
Okay. I'll just go this way. Someone didn't light up their tunnels.
That might have been me.
Well, we are close to some sort of something.
An ancient city, I
Oh.
believe. Let me hit
I'm
F4.
going. Bye-bye.
Oh, yeah. That's not a safe tunnel.
No, thank you.
That is absolutely not a safe tunnel.
I am actually just gonna drop off some. Well, we're in the things. We should be fine.
Yeah. It's not. It doesn't like actually go through it. It's just below it. But that tunnel in particular, I have been killed.
I think there's an ancient city over here too. Are we just beneath an ancient city?
It's not an ancient city. It's just deep dark.
Okay.
I used my little free cam mod to kind of see what it was. But we could also just, if we're just here to get Deep Slate, we could just start mining out this entire, like, hole, basically. Holy gizmo. Set your heart ablaze. Welcome in, Zenith. I know that reference.
That's a
I can't
Gurren Lagann reference, isn't it?
Possibly. I don't... I know it's
Wait,
an
what
anime
else is
reference.
it?
I know it's an anime reference. But I didn't
Yeah.
really watch Gurren Lagann, so I don't know if I would recognize it from that.
Gurren Lagann is fun.
I've seen the first, like, episode or two, with a friend back in, like, high school. But I don't really remember why I didn't keep up with it. Rengoku says it? Moya, you should have known that. It was your man.
Oh. Well, Rengoku says a lot of Gurren Lagann coded lines, to be fair. He'd be at home in that show.
I love that for him. Whenever I see an ancient city, I get PTSD. The word makes me shit myself. I'm terrified. I love an ancient city in Minecraft. We were talking about this last night. Hannah and Ava were talking about, like, why does it give you just a bunch of diamond hoes? Because I had a lot of diamond hoes in my tools. And I was like, you know, I don't even care that the loot is shit. I have such a great time. I love an ancient city raid. To get back into Demon Slayer one of these years. Me too.
Demon Slayer is fun.
I'm very behind on Demon Slayer.
I am also technically behind, but I've read the entire manga, so I'm just watching the anime for the pretty animation.
This is fair. I watched the Swordsmith Village arc, but I haven't watched anything after that. And I know Tengen is in the like training bit right after that, so I'm missing him. My desire to keep up with Demon Slayer went down so badly after the Entertainment District arc, because that is just truly my favorite arc. It was good.
He gets a new look.
I know he does, and he looks so good.
He does.
Diamond hoes are easy to mine this shit spreading in ancient cities. It is. But,
Whoa!
I just think it's funny that you get, like, 20 diamond hoes from one ancient city. Like, girl, we get it. What more do we possibly need? Oh, we could also do a little bit of the vertical. Demon Slayer gets fucking heavy after Swordsmith Village. Yeah, and that's fine. I did this with JoJo's as well, where part 5 was such a high in how much I loved it that, while I still liked the other parts, it wasn't on the top of my list of, like, things that I needed to go out of my way to see, although part 6 was up there for me. Part 6 was absolutely up there for me. I just get really fixated on specific parts of a story, and then I don't really care about the rest of it sometimes. I think I kind of did that with Jujutsu Kaisen as well. Like, Season 2 was so good, and I also am really excited to watch Season 3, because there are a few characters that are, like, good new to Season 3 that I am interested in. I think they look neat, and I'm excited to see who they are. but I've been procrastinating so bad starting it.
I've been reading the manga lately.
Oh, for Jujutsu Kaisen?
Yeah.
The characters that I think I'm really gonna like is Kirara and Hikari, I think is his name.
Oh, I haven't gotten there yet.
Okay. They just seem really fun.
Nice.
Infinity Castle is heartbreaking to the max. I even said after I watched the movies, I'm gonna curl up in a shower and cry.
For Demon Slayer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I read those arcs and like, I read them all in one go. I can't imagine the people who had to read that week by week.
Yeah.
I think Demon Slayer is truly something that is meant to be marathoned.
Interesting.
But
I don't think Black Butler was intentionally like meant to be marathoned, but I do know the chapters we've been getting for the past decade feel a lot better paced when you can read all of it in one go instead of waiting a month, because the pacing is paced like the chapters are still 40 to 50 pages, but the chapter lengths are like 20 pages or less. So it's a lot of nothing really happens from month to month. But if you like go back and reread it all in one go and like binge read it, then it's like, oh wait, no, things were happening. Things were in fact happening. Not more Black Butler. Raging, you have a whole season you haven't watched yet. You have a whole season. We're waiting for you to get back from the no internet war so we can move on to the actual good seasons with June. We've given up on the season 2 OVAs. We got through half of them, and nobody was really having a good time. And so I decided I also am not having a great time. Let us actually move on to the good shit. And June said she was fine with that. What's wrong with Black Butler? Nothing's wrong with Black Butler. Raging is just being held against his will to watch it. Also, season 2 is what's wrong with Black Butler. I still think season 2 has good things in it, and it's just, I think I would have told those stories a bit differently. I have a what? Sorry, I've been saved by ads. You have a whole other season you have not seen yet. Same with Hannah. Although, I think I'm getting more people into Revolutionary Girl Utena.
Yes! Very good.
Haley only watches it with me, so she's not gotten super far. She's in the Black Rose arc. I keep wanting to call it Blackwater arc, like it's Heaven Official's blessing. She's in the Black Rose arc. We just started that last time we watched it.
Oh, nice.
And I convinced Hannah last night to potentially start watching it. It's also probably gonna be like, we booted up in Discord together, so I'm gonna be watching it for a third time, which is great. Good. I feel like I need to watch this again already.
It's like me getting you and Roy to watch Akayona.
Yes. I'm so glad we're finally past what I'd already seen before.
Yeah, we're close. We're finally close to getting you all to the point where you meet the dragons.
Nice.
And it's just so insane to me that Akayona takes like 9 episodes to meet the first dragon.
Is it feels that long in the manga as well, or is it just like an anime pacing thing?
It takes a couple volumes. The pacing in the anime is much slower than in the manga, just because the anime kind of slows it down and lets you linger on all the funny moments and all the character moments, which I think is good for a series like Akayona. But it's also just they animated like 7 or 8 volumes of material in 24 episodes, so it's definitely paced slower than modern anime would be, which again isn't a bad thing. But the pacing's a little faster in the manga, just because I think the manga was in its oh god, we're gonna get canceled any chapter now era.
Oh,
in the
okay.
Beginning.
That makes sense. Yeah, no, like I was very shocked to find out that Chainsaw Man covered 5 volumes and 12 episodes. But also with action series, action takes up more page time than it does screen time, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So that kind of checks out, but like also all of the like basically Black Butler seasons, it's like 4.5 volume. No, it's more like 3.5 to 4 volumes per arc, and we've been getting like 10 to 11 episodes for that if it's not just a 2-part OVA or a movie. And Black Butler, I feel like, is, while it does have action, it's less action and more like character centered. So I feel like Yona of the Dawn probably has more action than Black Butler does, depending on the story arc. So that's our comparison point. Raging just hating on anything good sounds legit. Okay, so I will say I am incredibly biased towards Black Butler. I will say it is objectively not the best manga in the world. And also, very objectively, and any Black Butler fan will tell you this, not the best anime either. But it's still my favorite and I love it dearly. Which is why Raging hates it. Give me a 10-page report defending it. And I will. You underestimate the lengths that I love to yap about that series.
Okay, I am going to run to the restroom real fast. I'll be back.
Okay. They should be safe standing there. It's lit up enough in here. 10-page report was for Zenith. You know, I'll do it anyway for fun. To be fair, the Black Butler deep dive videos that I make are very much heavily like plot recap mixed in with like yapping about it and like talking about it. So it's not just purely like analyzing and talking about it. It's also like kind of a I read it so you don't have to thing. But my scripts for those are like 40 pages, basically. I can write some pages about Black Butler, trust. I'd be curious to know, if I cut out all of the plot recap, how long would they be? Because sometimes I have a lot to say, a lot to add. You give me a 100-page report? Yeah, I could. I probably could. I do think it's fun though. I feel like I have become an encyclopedia for Black Butler specifically. Low-key, I feel like a lot of analysis videos are just plot recaps with no added input. This is true. And I do a lot of plot recap in analysis stuff just to, like, part of it is to add context to what I'm saying. And I think the autistic urge to over-explain and make sure everyone's on the same page. But I saw somebody on Twitter one time complaining about it, and I said, ooh, yeah, no, I actually want to do things that add value and not just be a replacement for reading or watching something. So I've been trying to do a less, like, recapping what something is about and more, like, yapping about it. That's something, like, I have a couple of video ideas that I want to do that some people have been like, yes, that will be so fun. And I'm trying to find the balance of how I want to, like, talk about it. And I guess move away from the more, like, plot recap mixed in with everything else, because that's just a lot. That's a lot. Maybe I'm just finding the bad ones. No, I think it is the vast majority of them are like that.
Oh, what are we talking about?
Well, video essays.
Oh.
Video essays that are, claiming to be media analysis, but they're literally just plot recaps. And I'm a little guilty of that myself. I do a lot of plot recapping and things. I'm trying to not do that as much.
Sometimes it's fun, because I have watched a lot of those video essays.
Yeah, sometimes they are fun, but like the ones that are honest about like being a recap, I think are pretty fun, because we're all just here to relive something we watched as a kid 10 years ago.
Yeah. Sometimes like with really long sitcoms, it's also nice because you don't necessarily want to like watch the whole sitcom, but you're also kind of curious.
Yeah. This is fair. My pickaxe is almost broken, by the way.
Okay, wanna head up?
I will break it and then we can head up.
Okay.
We are swimming in iron because of the little iron farm. So
very nice.
I don't care about breaking iron tools. Recapping isn't bad unless it's all just recap. Yeah, but I also know sometimes people get a little frustrated with like a lot of recap mixed in with stuff, because it's like, girl, I read it already, get to the point. Joined, heard the censor, and went, why not spend some points? We love to see it, we love to see it. How are you, Kravik? I hope you're doing well. Do it 4 more times if needed. I think we're okay. We're actually about to head up. I will be taking some of these things that I didn't have room in my inventory to take up on previous runs. Okay. Oh yeah, you're gonna need gravel.
Yep.
I think we have a good bit of gravel at the Witch's Tower that we're currently not using, so you're welcome to take that.
Oh, thank you.
I know Hannah doesn't particularly like to build all that much, so the only thing she was really planning on doing was just like building the big castle with everyone. I don't foresee Ava using a lot of concrete. A bit tired after work, otherwise good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good, Kravik. I feel like it is always nighttime in this village.
It fits the mood.
It really does. And also, like, sometimes when Ava and I get on to do roleplay, we like specifically wait for it to be night.
Nice. Because
it's like plot relevant. So I spend a lot of time in the village at night, apparently. Work backstage as a theater, somehow become in charge for deciding set coloring. You're colorblind? That does sound fun, but being colorblind would make that very stressful, I imagine. Okay. I am pretty sure our system works, but it's very slow, so I'm just gonna throw all the deep slate in there organically. Oh, that's gravel. Okay. I don't have a wood chest yet. We'll just dump that there for now. Oh, I am making Moya listen to me monologue.
Oh, you're fine.
About where I'm putting things. Okay.
You know, actually, the warped logs actually do have a really cool effect on them.
Yeah. I'm giving you
like, you just
4
see
stacks
the
of gravel.
veins.
Yeah, the red ones do that
you.
as well. But yeah, the pulsing veins are nice.
Oh. Hi, baby. I love you too.
We gotta teach Kyoto how to play Minecraft.
Oh, I'm sure he'd love to.
He would thrive.
There's no blind dog accessible Minecraft though.
We'll figure it out.
He doesn't have opposable thumbs and he doesn't have eyesight.
Well, maybe he could learn to play by sound.
Potentially.
Wouldn't wish Mel monologues on my worst of enemies. This is crazy. This is insane. I can't believe Raging hates me. One of my colleagues went, should we use this for sky blue or this for a sky blue? And I thought they were holding green. My favorite sky green.
Okay, I should go pick a spot to make a little house in.
Okay, I'm gonna follow you.
Okay, sounds good.
You can raging. This is wild. This is blasphemy.
Let's see. So we got water down here.
Wherever you go, we will eventually path up to your house. Trust.
Okay,
It just might take a little while.
that's fine. Oh, look, it's you.
Yeah, it's me. I
Very
sell
nice.
potions.
Are you selling potions?
Yes, but also not technically. I haven't actually really made a lot of like actual Minecraft potions. This is more of like world building storytelling. But I thought about like stocking some potions in there just for like the people of the village to take.
Well, this is cute.
Thank you. I think it would be kind of fun to have villagers like roaming around, and then I would probably, I don't really want to do a data pack to make them look different because then everybody would have to download it and that's kind of a lot. So I was probably just going to set up a little way to like make them wear player heads or something to like give them a head that's not just the villager head.
Gotcha.
So they look more like monsters.
What is this lantern?
This is the copper lantern, fully oxidized.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the copper lanterns glow green, regardless of the oxidization state.
Very nice.
It's very cool. Started hiding small pride flags on everything we make. That's awesome, Kravik!
Nice.
There's a whole pride flag, as in one called New Progress, I think it's called, on a musket we made for a musical. That's so fun. Sorry to break the news raging, but you'll be waiting a long time for Abby to be added to Fortnite. Got Genu, and that's all for now. I know Abby was your man. Damn. When did they add Genu? Can you not use the resource pack for the villagers so it only affects those who have it? I mean, you could, but I would want everybody to be able to see it. And I guess I could just make everybody on the server download it. But also, I didn't want it to like change villagers everywhere, just something that would change villagers in the village. And I know on the Empire's SMP, they did something like that, but I think it was, I don't really know how they did it. And I would rather just do something that I understand how it works and could get it done where it's just in our little village. One of my colleagues also hit a full Twitch URL into some stuff. That's so funny. Also, I accidentally started following a path, so I actually don't know where you are now.
Oh, I'm over here.
Oh, I see your name.
I think I like this little clearing spot.
Okay. That puts you in between Henna and Keegan. We did need some more stuff over here.
Yay.
That'll be fun. Is there a way to use a mod pack where you can name tag the villagers and change their skins? Maybe. That could be a possibility. I could look into that. I know that's a thing for items. I'm gonna write this down. And then I'm gonna ask Keegan, because I feel like surely Keegan will know. So if I roll up in the Brainrot Discord server and tell y'all to download something, you'll know.
Do you happen to have any iron on you?
No, but I can take you down to the iron farm.
That'd be good.
Resource packs could result if done right. Okay, see, I don't know a whole lot about resource packs other than just like I download the ones from Vanilla Tweaks. And that's about all I got. Oh, have I lost Moya? Oh, there we are. I'm just trying to get back up to like the main pathway. there's not a super great way to get to the iron farm, mostly because it's kind of goofy, because Keegan likes to build farms where only people who have specific clearance can use them, and also the way the iron farm was built, the collection chamber is kind of underground. Or no, it is underground, not kind of. It is underground. So the entrance is still a little hidden. I was gonna make it more like a proper entrance at some point. It was my nice gesture for Mel for the year. For the year? That's crazy. Raging is only allotted one nice gesture per friend per year. We might have to AFK a little bit. I actually don't know if it's been in range while we've been online. Oh, yeah, there's 2 whole stacks of blocks in there. You are more than welcome to take that. Let me actually go make sure the iron farm's working. I might need to flip a trapdoor. Also, I don't know if you've accidentally muted yourself in the game.
I did indeed.
Okay.
So have I just been silently following you for a minute now?
Yeah, you have.
I was responding, I promise. I was just muted.
Yeah, I kind of figured you were, because it was like, Moya usually responds. D&D has managed to get canceled for every session in 2026 so far. No, that's awful. I'm in a few different D&D campaigns. The farm had been turned off.
Oh.
I'm in I want to say 3, but one of the 3 hasn't actually played in like 3 years. So I think that one's officially dead. So I'm in 2 active D&D campaigns right now. One of them, we meet every Sunday, and we actually did get to play last week after having been gone for most of the holidays. The other one, we haven't played in 30 years. So I'm still active. I mean, yeah, I know you don't have internet right now, currently Raging, but I'm still gonna give you grief for not having hosted a D&D session for a while. I'm missing my clown tiefling. No, the one that Raging runs will probably be MIA for an indefinite amount of time, since his internet is MIA for an indefinite amount of time. I'm in one D&D campaign. It's set in 2010 Alaska. That's very interesting. That's so cool. Have you? Okay, there we go. You were quiet but looking at me, so I was unsure if you were talking.
Oh, I had muted myself because I was eating a candy and I didn't want to subject people to chewing noises.
This is fair. People are very picky about their ASMR.
Indeed.
I don't know why I picked up all I'll take them to the little bone mealing area. Oh, I need to, did I show you where the farm was? So you can, it's the community farm. So as long as you breed the animals back up, or like don't kill all of them. Oh. You are welcome to any of these. There's no light blue sheep, but you can dye whatever.
Oh, thank you.
I was trying to have like a little bit of like multiple different colors, but this is our little community farm.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
I think that's... Did we give you a little tour of the area last time you were on?
Yeah, you did. I got a whole tour of the little monster area.
Okay. So you've seen everything then.
I think so, yeah.
But for my ASMR involving boyfriends meeting tragic and metal pipes, I love the ASMR if your boyfriend gets hit by a car. Those are so funny. There's a lot of inspo from creepypastas. Like, there's people like Jeff the Killer, Tiki Toby, Slenderman. That's so fun. I love that so much. I used to be such a creepypasta kid. That'd be such a good time. Oh, do you remember the egg pranks we used to do back in the day?
Yes.
Well, I have passed the helm along. There might not be as many eggs in there because Ava and Hannah were, they were having a field day last night.
Nice.
We have passed the torch along. I was going to show you where they put all the chickens in Nikki's basement.
Very nice.
Character just straight up has a gun. I love that. That's so fun. The best part about showing this on stream is that I know for a fact Nick is asleep. But this is his new chicken farm that he doesn't know about yet.
Very nice. Just gonna steal some eggs.
They might have made it to where the chickens can't escape, so now you can't escape.
It's okay, I made it out. I'm smarter than the chickens.
I'm so glad you're smarter than a Minecraft chicken. BRB going to wake up Nick? You wouldn't. My D&D character has a gun, and it's just like, well, fuck you, and fucking shoots them with 32 special. I love that.
Before I go off, I am going to sleep the night away.
Yes, 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 as you should.
And I'm gonna borrow your house to do it.
Yeah, of course, of course. There are 3 people living here, so there are plenty of beds to pick from.
Very nice. Okay.
Oh, also, there were all the beds in the hostel that is actually kind of close to where you are going to be building. So,
very cool.
if you need to dip in there for any reason.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. I think I might work on pathing. Because I'm a little scared to start the town center. Because I kind of want it centered with the castle, so I need to figure out where exactly we're doing the castle so that I can have it be centered. Okay, so I was using tough and andesite and cobblestone and mossy cobble, which Can you use the pale oak or the pale moss for mossy cobblestone?
That's a good question.
No, you can't. They hate me.
No.
They hate me. This is fine. I think I'm gonna go collect some moss.
Good luck.
Oh wait, I did have a whole stack of moss. I didn't know I had that much moss. I do still need to collect moss though. Okay. Was it mostly the andesite, tough, cobblestone, and then I'm gonna go get some of the moss, or the pale moss. The pale moss blends so well with the pathway.
It does.
It almost makes the pathway not stand out that much, but in a way I think that works for our village because it's giving like overgrown a little bit. Oh, I need a pickaxe. I'll make a new one. Joker's with his boyfriend? With Ryuji? You're talking about that guy, Akechi. I should have sent it to June. I'm gonna see if I can find it again. I saw a TikTok the other day, and it was talking about how, like, they were like, people who collect figures, a lot of them don't take them out of the box. And, you know, I can respect that. But me, I'm gonna buy a noodle topper, and he's going to clock in. He's gonna sit on his shelf, but as soon as I need him, he is clocking in and sitting on top of those noodles. And it was a noodle topper of Akechi.
Nice.
And I said, I feel like June needs to see this. But it was very late at night, so I did not send it to her. I need to track it back down again.
For figure owners, depending on the type of plastic that the figure is made out of, it's actually not good for them to leave them in the box.
Yes,
From what I've heard.
learning that made me feel so vindicated because I love taking figures out of the box.
Yeah.
Send me that. Let me see if I can. I'll have to look on. I'm not gonna do that on stream because I'm gonna get very frustrated because TikTok is very slow and laggy on my phone. So I will have to do that afterwards. Late night for you is like early evening for June. No, it was late. Like, past the time she's usually like, okay guys, it's time for me to go to bed. It was like 1 a.m. I probably did want to take a stone cut, the stone cutter with me so that I can make my stairs and slabs. Just wake her up. Okay. Alright, I'll do that. I'll just disturb June's sleep. This is fine. Okay. I'm just gonna bite the bullet and start terraforming that little hill between Dove and Keegan's house. So that I can finish the pathway cleanly down to Keegan's. And it not look so much like awkward.
Good plan.
Ooh, and I guess the pathway, like, it branches off here, kind of, down to Dove's little flower bed. It needs, like, a proper branch off to go around the hostel, and I think that'll be nice. Okay. I don't know whose crafting table this is. Right. I've immediately fallen.
Oh no.
Immediately fallen into a hole.
Oof.
June doesn't sleep, she just pops into existence. You know, this checks out for me. This is how June has always existed in my life. A person who does not sleep and is just kind of there sometimes. I love time zones and having friends that live just like all over, because I was thinking about this last night because like when I got off my PC it was relatively late. I would say it was relatively late, and I was playing with Ava, who is in a different time zone, like I think 3 hours behind me, maybe 2. I think it's 3 hours behind me. So I was like, wow, it's like 11 here. And she's just now like doing early evening things. And that's just so kind of funny. Do you have a lot of friends in differing time zones, Moya?
To some degree, yeah.
I also think it's kind of wild. I used to live in a different time zone than the one I do now. Like, I spent the first 16 years of my life in one time zone, and then I moved to a different time zone.
Yeah.
And that was kind of wild. And it's also kind of funny, because my dad's parents still live in the old time zone. The old time zone, so every once in a while I'll be back in that time zone, and it's so like interesting how quickly people can adapt to time zones. So I feel like it takes like a couple of days and I'm already like living in the time zone normally. I don't know if that made sense.
It does. When I did study abroad, it was interesting because I was like on the other side of the world in a very, very different time zone. So I remember my friends were doing like a late night watch party of something. So I think in order to attend that, I quite literally woke up at like 4 a.m. in the morning to attend it early.
Yeah, so one of my online friends has family in Japan, and there was one night, it was me in my time zone, another friend of ours who is on the opposite coast of the US, and then our friend in Japan, and it was like 3 or 4 in the morning here, and it was like 4 or 5 in the afternoon for our friend in Japan, and then it was like a normal late night time for our other friend. By the time we were like, hey, wait a minute, I think it might be time to go to bed. We've been yapping for like several hours about fandom.
Sounds about right.
I do love that time zone difference though, because that means when a manga chapter gets released at midnight in Japan, I get it at 11 a.m. the day before.
Yeah.
So I get Black Butler chapters on the 17th instead of the 18th, and while I'm still waiting a month, it feels like I get it early. Where's my mossy cobble? I have too many blocks that I'm trying to work with here. Let's see. Time zones don't exist. I wasn't even born in the same time zone I live in. I wasn't either. Pop quiz. Russia has 11 time zones, but how many time zones are in China? Girl, I don't know. I don't know. At least 2, probably. That's my final answer. At least 2. The answer is 1. Oh, really? That's wild.
Getting dark. Okay, so we need torches. Pretty fast.
Girl, it's not. Well, I guess it is nighttime. I'm still getting sunset vibes on with my shaders. Why are the creaking spotting? I'm gonna go sleep in the hotel.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a bed real fast.
Not even joking, it is wild. That, I feel like... Huh. That is very surprising to me. To find out China only has one time zone. I need to look at a map, is what I'm learning.
Okay, I am no longer in danger, I hope.
Should be okay. Worst case scenario, your spawn is set in the village, and if it's not, it's just a quick little 10-minute walk in the nether. Alternatively, it's a quick little, like, 15-20 minute ride on a ghast.
Very true.
I still think it is wild that we said, yeah, let's go live 5,000 blocks from spawn, and most of us that live out here, that's like as soon as we started the server, that's what we did, is we ran out here.
So I think the correct way to build is just to make a box and then make it better later, right?
Sometimes you can make a circle. That really just depends on what you're going for. I think if you're winging it, that's probably a good strat. I like to do funky shapes, so sometimes I'll just like throw down a circle outline and go from there.
Yeah, I've built in circles before and it's tricky, so I'm just never again.
This is fair.
It's too much math.
Oh, I don't know. I guess the way I'm doing it, if I'm not looking at a specific guide for like a specific circle size, I just start with the center and then make sure whatever I'm doing is symmetrical and then replicate that 3 other times. I'm not actively doing math, but I guess I'm like subconsciously doing math. Something I find myself doing a lot.
Oh.
Okay, wait. The way I have done this path, it needs to be in step 1. Okay, the pathway basically goes to Keegan's front door now.
Ooh.
Okay, I do have some moss carpets. There we go. I think the way Keegan's house is situated, we might just let the pathway end there and then do another pathway that kind of branches off to yours. Because Keegan's house, hang on, let me go back out to it and show you guys what I'm talking about. Moya's just gonna have to listen to me monologue about it. It's kind of situated in a little bit of a valley, and going off the back of it is a tunnel, so I don't want to do anything here terraforming wise other than maybe build it up a bit more. But the tunnel that goes out to the moss farm, so it's a bone meal farm, not a moss farm. And I do know Hannah's already made a little like secret path between her like build over here and Keegan's. So I think as for our official pathway, I think having it end there and then having another branch that goes around the hotel and maybe down to Moya's box. Yeah.
I like how it's my box already.
Oh, I'm in free cam, and so I was just trying to see vaguely where you were, and it was the box.
I'm working on it.
I know you are. Okay.
It won't be a box. Well, it'll probably stay a box, but it won't be.
What
box,
are houses
box
if not
forever.
boxes? You know, okay, can I rant about I don't know anything about architecture outside of building with my silly little blocks in Minecraft. But I feel like all of the houses that they are building in my area now, like recent construction, is the ugliest fucking 2012 Minecraft box ass house I have ever seen in my life. It is literally just boxes with like a little roof, copy and pasted. They all look the same and they're so square with like no detailing to like add shape to the outside. It is literally a box.
Yeah.
And it's so like, damn, this shit's kind of ugly. We're gonna live like this?
Apparently.
And you know those houses are like $200,000 or more.
Yep, indeed. Okay, we already got a little bit of detail on here, at least, so it's not flat.
Yeah, you're already doing better than architecture in the US.
Thank you.
And it's like especially frustrating as somebody like me who's into like fancy shit when it comes to like buildings and stuff. Like why don't we do, I know the answer is money. I know the answer is money. But like why don't we build cool shit anymore? Why don't we build those like Victorian houses?
Nice things. Nice things are illegal, obviously.
They are illegal. And I understand it's cheaper to not build that way, and so you make more profit not building that way and then still charging like you do. Actually, I don't know what it would actually cost to build like that, and what something would be fairly priced as built like that.
I don't like the way that looks, actually.
Oh.
Let's get rid of that.
It's because China wanting to keep things consistent despite the sun rising at, look-y, 2 a.m. in some parts. Sun rising at 2 a.m. is very wild. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, also, I'm sure you already know, we have more scoots than we know what to do with, so as soon as you start getting dogs, you can make as much wolf armor as you want. They can have a different outfit for every day of the week. Every day of the month, actually.
Thank you.
We had a little, like, armadillo enclosure, and I put hoppers under it, and I made it a little too efficient, because I put hoppers under every corner they could be under, and I did not need to do that. Because now we have an ungodly amount of scoot. Like, enough to feed the server. Oh, I need to get this pathway going out first. First and foremost. Imagine being in a society with a functioning commuter train system. Couldn't be me. And you know, really couldn't be me. So I say I live in a part of the US, like it's not just, like the New England area that actually has like somewhat decent commutes. But I live in a part of the US where it does have one, depending on how close to the city you are.
I do ride the train into work every day.
And I love that for you. I really do. I think it's great that you have that option considering the traffic where you live.
Yep.
I would have a much... Okay, what I'm about to say sounds like complaining, but just know every time I come to visit you guys and I'm like driving during peak rush hour, it is truly not that bad because I'm driving into the city and not like amongst the people trying to go home. So I'm in the chill part of it. But it would be very nice whenever I would come visit if more people took public transportation.
Indeed. I was talking to someone who was like, oh, I don't want public transportation because I don't use it. And I kind of explained to her, like, you know, even if you use a car, you kind of want less people on the road.
But also, like, just because she doesn't use it doesn't mean other people wouldn't and that other people don't need it.
Yeah, exactly. But, like, I was trying to explain to her in a way to support public transit while also being selfish.
Right, of course.
Because, like, it gets other people off the road.
And I love getting other people off the road.
I heard a crunching of something.
Oh, it might have been a creaking spawning.
I'm gonna sleep real fast.
Okay. I think I need... Oh.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Does it need to come off this way? I need to go into free cam again so I can see. So we're here. Yeah, we can go off diagonal to meet at Moya's box. And where Moya's building their house, I think it'll be pretty easy to link that up to the already existing pathway off to Hannah's. The pathway off to Hannah's is actually between Hannah's and Ava's secret garden. My life would be a lot easier if I could ride a train to work every day. I think most people in America could agree. I will say, like, while it might add extra time to your transport, for a lot of people, especially if you live in a city, like a larger city known for bad traffic, I think it would either be the same as driving or maybe even be faster.
Yeah, it adds a little bit to my commute personally, but the thing about it is I kind of get that time back because I can just sit there and read. Whereas if you're stuck in a car, you can't sit there and do other things.
No.
So it doesn't really matter if I get stuck on the train for a while, because I can just
read.
Well, you can technically do other things in the car, but it's not encouraged.
I don't think you can read and drive a car at the same time.
No. I mean, you can try very hard.
I don't think what the result wouldn't be driving and reading at the same time. It would be very quickly swapping between the two tasks.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Like, if you're stuck on, like, bumper-to-bumper traffic, it might be a little bit more feasible because you're not moving.
Mel hasn't heard of audiobooks. We're not talking about audiobooks. We're talking about the act of actually using your eyeballs to read the letters. Audiobooks are absolutely an option for people that are capable of, like, fully paying attention to an audiobook.
Yeah, you can absolutely do audiobooks on your commute. I just don't like them as much because driving time is my zone out time. So, like, I have tried to listen to audiobooks, but I'll clock back in to the audiobook and go, what the fuck is happening? I missed all of this.
Where the hell is all of my cobblestone? Oh, I guess what I turned into slabs was all I had. Oh. I think this whole top layer will just shave down for the pathway. Can't read in the car. Yeah, I know. I used to, most of my experience with public transport was just, college. And it was just the campus bus. So, the college that I went to, it had, like, transportation between different locations on campus and a couple of apartment complexes that were nearby, and most of the parking that was actually, like, parking on campus, you had to pay for, and it was not included in tuition, and my mom didn't know that, because where she went to college, it was included in tuition. So when the time came for her to be like, oh, let's figure out how you're gonna park, she pulled it up and she said, oh, this is different than what I was expecting. And so that school, you could park very far away from most of, like, classes and stuff in the free parking, and then just ride the bus. And that's what I did, because it worked out pretty well. And I would rather do that than spend, like, $200 to go park somewhere closer to my class. So I did that, and it did mean that I had to, like, set aside more time to, like, getting places, which I didn't realize how much time I was sinking into going places until the COVID lockdowns hit, and then I suddenly had so much free time, even though my workload hadn't really changed. Because I know, like, when things opened back up in 2021, and, like, you had classes that, like, half of my classes were predominantly online, and, it was just, okay, which direction am I needing to go? I need to go this direction. Maybe the pathway can branch off two different ways, because we have it set up very nicely to do that. It would, I realized while I was spending the same amount of time on schoolwork and roughly the same amount of time on work, depending on the week, not having to set aside an extra hour or two to get places was nice. I watched a lot of Minecraft YouTube in that time.
Nice.
Because that's when I got into Hermitcraft. And then also the Dream SMP, but I did most of my Dream SMP watching while I was at work. So what I used to do for work is I would be the person, or, like, one of the people that operated a camera at, like, a sporting event, so that, like, people who watched it on TV or on, like, live streams, because let's be real, I'm not gonna tell you guys where I went to school. But at a little college that's not like one of the main college sports teams that people follow. Most people are that shit's streaming on a little dinky streaming service. So what I would do is when I got into Dream SMP, it was during baseball season, and I was on the camera that was kind of like out in the outfield, so I would be recording like the back side of everything. So, and also baseball is an incredibly slow sport. Especially, I guess, in college. I don't know. I always felt like nobody wanted to be there. Because, like, the guys would take so long to do anything. And it's, I don't think I know I'm not a very patient person. And I got to just see how impatient I was during baseball season. And so while you're just sitting there waiting for them to do anything, the camera that I was operating was really only like on screen when the ball gets hit. So when there's a lot of dead time between when the ball gets hit and then they go to hit it again because they have to like spit 30 times, spin their arms, do a little ritual, like what I would do is I had my phone just kind of like set up next to the viewfinder because we had like these big monitors that so we could actually see what we were recording. And I say recording, we were just running camera, but what I would do is I found this one YouTube channel that took all of the Dream SMP streams and edited them down into like a digestible TV series. So it would take everybody's streams, not just one person's streams, but like all the members' streams, and kind of edit things together as they happened congruently, which made it very easy for somebody who was late to the Dream SMP era get caught up on things or like see the big lore moments. And so I would just have that playing and like listening to it and like passively watching it while I did my job. So that's how I got caught up in Dream SMP. And then also there's this one person who made really, really good documentaries going over the lore. I watched those at home though because I was giving it my undivided attention. That's how locked in I was to that. But no, when I was at home, I watched a lot of Hermitcraft because I got into Hermitcraft first, and I got caught up on a lot of people before I even started trying to figure out what the Dream SMP was. Hey Moya, how big do you have a 1-block center? Like, what's your front door situation?
I've got 2 doors.
Okay. One thing about the paths, though, is it does make me go through my collection of Tuff. Because I feel like Tuff is one of those blocks that I never have enough of until I suddenly have way too much and I have nowhere to put it all because it has outgrown my storage system. Oh, I've run out of andesite! Ah, that's okay. Mix in some pale oak. I keep saying pale oak. I really just mean the moss.
It gets so dark in here so quickly.
Yeah, well, it's all of the trees, like the dark forests and pale oak forests are very dense forests. So I feel like it does get darker because there's less like sunlight, and things just spawn in more. Also, because of all the tree coverage, there's more places for creatures to hide and not melt in the sun.
Ah, indeed.
I'm dropping by my house though, so I can sleep. I need to see if there's. Oh, okay.
Just
I just didn't know if you were actively. Oh. I didn't know you were sitting there, like, actively clicking on it.
It just gets... I just look around and I'm like, oh, it's so dark, I should sleep. And then like the thing's like, it's not night yet. I'm like, but it's so dark.
I don't have any pale oak saplings. Okay. I thought surely I would. Do you have any pale oak saplings that you are not planning on using?
Yeah.
Okay. I need them. So mad that Dream lost me that bet. I think that's really funny. Moya, Raging and Hannah had a bet where they were trying to see who could be the nicest the longest, and whoever lost the bet would have to, we were gonna do a multiplayer Baldur's Gate game, and they had to kiss whoever they hated the most. So for Raging, it was Astarion. We need to get back to that game, by the way, but Raging now had to kiss Astarion because he made a joke about Dream fans, and Hannah was a Dream fan. And the council of the friend group decided that that was in fact mean. I will be taking all of these.
Go
and then
for
we
it.
can just replant, and if we need to chop any more down, that'll give us more.
Okay.
You're working on it? Did last a good... We did play it quite a few times. We did do that. We need to do it again. Having to be nice, the hardest contest of all. It lasted for a while. Like, way longer than any of us thought it would. And it got to the point where Hannah was, like, begging, like, please, can we just say this is over now? But I'm sure most of you guys know, Raging is competitive. I feel like chat knows that. If they didn't by now, they definitely should. So, if giving up and letting Hannah just say it was over without actually honestly winning or losing the bet, it's not gonna work. Not Raging in Ad City. Damn. I have it going on throughout so that people aren't bombarded with 15 million years of ads when they first open the stream. It's kind of hard to find a happy medium with ads on Twitch. I know Raging knows that. I'm just yapping. What am I looking for? I genuinely don't know why I'm in my house. Bone meal! I was here for bone meal! Okay. There's a better place to go get bone meal than this. Is that, meaning, I don't know why I'm talking to Raging as if he can hear me if he is in ads. Just need internet. Wait. Are you... Do you get more ads on mobile? Because I know with YouTube, I feel like... Now, I don't have any concrete evidence to back this up, just anecdotal observation. But I feel like if you watch on, like, a smart TV, you get way more ads than on a computer. I haven't really watched YouTube on a phone in, like, 5 years. So I can't really say about YouTube mobile. But... I do know YouTube TV, whenever I'm at Haley's house, noticeably gets a lot more ads more consistently than I do on my PC. And it's not because I have ad blocker, because I disable my ad blocker for YouTube. Mostly because I want the people I watch to make money off of my views. Because I don't really, like, do a lot of memberships or Patreons or buying merch for YouTubers. So I'm like, if they're gonna make money off of me, it's gotta be the ads that I am subjected to when I watch their content. Have YouTube Premium. So you cannot answer my question. YouTube TV does get a lot of ads now that you mention it. It was very noticeable because it's like, obviously you always get an ad regardless of what platform you're on when you first open a video, but like the mid-roll ads I feel like happen way more frequently because like the way that they work is when you upload a video to YouTube, it kind of has a default ad consistency, or I know you can go through and set certain points of the videos to be like an ad spot. I don't do that because I'm lazy. But like you can. That's how like some YouTubers are able to have like a perfect little like segue of video to ad back to video. Because I've seen a couple YouTube videos where the YouTuber's like, and here's our commercial break, and then it goes to a YouTube ad and then comes back and they just get back into the video, like not even a sponsorship. And I thought that was really funny. That's how they do stuff like that. Is you can go through and intentionally pick where ads are going to play. And I also know that when you pick a spot to be an ad spot, it's not that every single person that watches your YouTube video will see an ad in that spot. It's just an opportunity for an ad to show up. So from the uploader's side, it'll look like you have like 30 bajillion gazillion ads on your video, when in reality, most people are probably only going to see like a handful. And I feel like YouTube TV users, it triggers way more of those ad spots than any other platform I've watched YouTube on. And I don't know why, and it's very obnoxious because it's more annoying to skip an ad on TV than it is on your computer. At least whenever I'm watching YouTube on a TV, it's like a social thing. So we're not just sitting there with the remote in our hand, like waiting for an ad to pop up. So it's always like, damn, we gotta go pick up the remote, and like, it's, I don't know, it's just annoying, more so than sitting at my computer and using my mouse that I probably already have my hand on to go click on that little skip ad button. And it's also like kind of wild because TVs and shit, like, I don't know, I guess you could mod a TV. I don't know how you would. But most people are probably not like modding their TV to have like ad blocker. Oh, I know. I need to go get some Tough. Mobile and TV do have more ads because engagement rates are higher and third-party monetization. Oh, okay, okay. I didn't realize engagement rates were higher. I do think it's interesting. So for most of the time that I've like done videos on YouTube, my videos were primarily watched like on mobile devices and computers. That makes sense to me. That's always been the case for like my video essays. My Minecraft channel, and it has not always been like this. It has only been like this in the past past few months since we've started the new season of Brain Rot. So I don't know if like there's something in the YouTube algorithm that has changed, but one, my Minecraft videos are now getting a lot more views than they used to. We're clocking like 200 people pulling up to the Minecraft session instead of like 10. And it is like 80% people watching on their TV. So I'm very curious about that. I wonder, like, I don't know why that's the case, why that has changed. Because I also feel like the kind of YouTube content I make isn't super, child-friendly in the sense that, like, it's very slow-paced and not really made to engage with children. Because I don't really want to have a primarily children audience, because I don't really want to interact with children. I don't know. It's just something I've noticed, and part of me is like, I wonder if that's, like, people, like, kids watching TV but then also I don't think kids would enjoy my videos very much, and the retention is pretty good, like better than my video essays. So I think if it were like children watching TV, they would get bored and click off. So I really don't know. It's been an interesting change. Content is rated M for Mel. Exactly. Like, I will say, I go through phases on if I edit out curse words in my Minecraft videos. I don't really say them because I don't really know if I'm going for a PG. I think I'm somewhere in the middle. But I do know lately, like, when I uploaded the video of, like, the ancient city run, I didn't censor any of the curse words that made it into the video because I didn't really care. Didn't really matter to me. Okay. I was going to make lanterns. That's what I forgot to do. Lanterns, and I think I need more tough. I should go get more andesite out of the caves. What do you mean? I sent my 3-year-old niece all your videos. That's crazy. My nephew doesn't even watch my videos, but to be fair, I don't think he knows I make Minecraft videos, and I haven't been like sending them to him because also he's 7, about to be 8. I don't make content that I think 8-year-olds are going to enjoy. I would rather him watch the Minecraft YouTubers I like so that we can talk about it. He really enjoys the Life series, but only B-dubs. He loves B-dubs. I also showed him Empires Season 2, but specifically Ollie the Orion Sounds videos because he edits his videos very like upbeat, fast-paced, a lot going on, and there were also only like a few episodes, like 4 episodes max. And whenever I see my nephew, we don't have time to get into like a multi-part series because he only watches those Minecraft videos with me. When he watches stuff on his own, it's things more like geared towards kids because it's stuff on YouTube Kids. And I don't think the Hermitcraft Life series, all that stuff that I watch shows up on YouTube Kids because they're making money off of it. Like, they run ads on it. So it's family-friendly content, but it's not the deemed for kids. Because I know if you deem it for kids, I don't think you can run ads. Unless that has changed. I need andesite, and I still haven't made the lanterns. I've gone to that. I think when I couldn't figure out why I was in my house when I was looking for bone meal, I think I came in here to make lanterns and immediately forgot. Okay. Oh yeah, how's your house going?
It's going okay. I've been getting hyper-focused on detailing, or details, so
I
it
love
would
that.
look less boxy.
Yeah. Honestly, it's so wild just how far a little bit of detailing can go on a Minecraft build. I think it's so cool. Okay.
Oh.
I think we need a little bit of... It's so hard to kind of light the village because I don't want to have like torches just hanging out everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I have really been enjoying the lanterns on hanging off of trees, but that doesn't seem to light it up enough. So I've been trying to hide torches beneath like moss carpets. That works pretty well. We need one here.
Oh, I am already out of deep slate.
Yeah, the deep slate goes fast.
It does indeed.
Minecraft YouTubers? Oh, Mel, listen. I only show my nephew people that I have watched and have vetted. And the content that I have shown my nephew, I could pretty confidently say is not nefarious in any way. And I know this is a dangerous game to play with YouTubers on the internet, but I feel like I can confidently say I don't think any of the Minecraft YouTubers I watch and show to my nephew are child predators. So there is that. There is that. Like, sometimes, and not to say you can always tell when, just like from what people make the kind of person that they are. But I know with YouTubers in particular, a lot of, or some of the ones that have come out and it's like been a little predatory, they also make content geared towards children that isn't actually super age appropriate. Because I know that was like a big thing with Shane Dawson, like the way he would package his videos and the like types of thumbnails he would make is the type of stuff that attracted a younger audience, but then his actual topics would be like edgy shit and like sexual humor and things that maybe isn't super appropriate for young children. And then that led people to like talking about like I know this was a big thing with sorry to anybody getting jump scares from all this, but Onision, people would talk about how like his kind of content either set up people to be groomed or was like, and I know this is a really heavy like accusation to make, but like people would claim that it was like parasocial grooming with the way those like videos were made and how things were talked about and presented to a predominantly younger audience. And now, to be fair, I got into Minecraft YouTube more recently in life, so a lot of the ones that have come out as predators, I either just wasn't watching their content when they were doing a lot of stuff, or I just never made it to that part of Minecraft YouTube, so I'm not familiar with their content. Dream is the only one that I've actually watched any of his stuff. But then also, like, his problem was less so, like, going after minors and more so just, like, inappropriately talking to fans. Just in general. It's like, it was that kind of power dynamic. So, sorry, it's the andesite that I need. I keep forgetting what blocks I'm looking for. So, not every YouTuber that's gross and nasty makes gross and nasty content, but just based on what I can learn about people and their public persona, the people I showed my nephew, I'm willing to bet are safe to show my nephew. Because I've thought about that, because I was like, damn, it would be really bad if I got my nephew into somebody that ended up being nasty. Like, I would feel really bad about that. What do I have to do to find some andesite? We have a lot of, like, diorite pockets here. And I know there might be andesite farther down. Thank goodness I don't know who any of those people are. This is fair, Nico, but I will say the Minecraft Predator problem isn't unique to Minecraft YouTube. I think I was just in a Minecraft YouTube bubble, and there are just a lot of Minecraft YouTubers in general. And also, like, gaming content, and especially Minecraft content, I think is easier to make things to attract a younger audience. So that might be why weirdos, like, gravitate towards it, I guess? I don't know. I really don't. I couldn't tell you. I could just make some educated guesses, but that's about it. I did find an andesite, deposit, in case you were curious, Moya.
Oh, very nice.
You know what's totally safe for kids? Persona. Yeah! You know, I don't think my nephew has the capability to fully understand a Persona game right now, but when he's a little bit older, Persona's fair game. See, that's the thing. Like, I have a lot of things that I really want to show my nephew, but I'm like, is this something, like, not only do I have to figure out if it's, like, quote-unquote appropriate to show to him, but also, does he have the capability to understand and appreciate this the way I want him to. Because, like, Avatar The Last Airbender, great show. He could watch it now, probably, but the first time I watched it with him, he was not old enough to actually really be paying attention and taking it all in. So if he ever watches it again, he probably won't even remember that he's seen it before. Baldur's Gate is safe for kids, especially the bear scene. Well, okay. Right.
Your audience is really leaning into that expose kids early ideology.
My nephew has seen a bit of Baldur's Gate, nothing too crazy. And I have made it very, very clear to my brother, like, hey, if you play this, because when my brother got into Baldur's Gate, it was before he and his wife were married and before he lived with her and their child. So I was like, when you play this game, do not play this when your son is visiting, when your son is staying with you. But now that he lives with his son, they do make a point to tell Grayson to, like, go do something in his room or whatever. Like, he doesn't let their son, like, sit in there and watch him play Baldur's Gate. Because, like, to be fair, 60 to 70% of the time, what's going to be happening on your screen in Baldur's Gate, I don't think is too crazy for a kid to be seeing. But also, my brother and my sister-in-law are not Baldur's Gate encyclopedias. So it might be a little bit harder for them to be like, oh wait, there's something that's about to come up and our son does not need to be seeing this. So it's just like a blanket, like, don't even let him watch y'all play that. Still rewatch Avatar on occasion. I love Avatar The Last Airbender. I think when it was, like, airing on, not really airing for the first time, but, like, airing reruns on TV when I was in middle school, that was my first time watching it. And I think I had seen almost every episode that way, because it would, like, rerun from the beginning whenever I would, like, be visiting my grandmother over the summer. And so I would watch it at her house. And then it got put on Netflix in 2019 or something. I don't know. And I was able to actually, it got put on a streaming service, and I was able to actually, like, from beginning to end, watch it all in order. And that was my first time, like, actually watching every single episode in order. And, like, knowing I wasn't missing anything. And it was so good. And I need to watch it again because it's been a few years. Speaking of Baldur's Gate, HBO is making a series covering events after Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, Moya, I don't think you've heard. They're making a live-action Baldur's Gate TV show.
Oh, okay. That sounds interesting.
It's a little unclear how much of it is original new characters for the show and how much of it is returning characters, but they have said characters from the game will be in the show. But it's set after the game, which a lot of people are very nervous about because there's a bajillion different ways Baldur's Gate 3 can end. And people are not happy about the idea of canonizing an ending, which they've had to canonize certain things for, like, Dragon Age world states because they've got, like, books and comics and stuff. And I guess it's been so long, people in the Dragon Age fandom are used to it. But, like, so for example, do you care about Dragon Age spoilers? Are you ever gonna play them?
Probably not.
Okay, so for example, in the first Dragon Age game, you have the opportunity to push a character to become king or let him just live out his life. And him becoming king, I think, is the world state that a lot of things go with. Chat will correct me if I'm wrong, please do. I just know that's a very popular world state for people. But then in the second game, one of my favorite characters gets involved in some violent activism and blows up a church. And you have the opportunity to kill him for it or to let him live. And I let him live because he's one of my favorite characters. But in the Dragon Age official canonized world state that they use for, like, other media, his canon ending is that he got killed by the player character, or like he died. He's gone. Alistair's king is the canon they use. Okay. Daniel Radcliffe as Dirge. You know, unironically, he would probably do a good job. I've never seen him miss. I've not seen a lot of things that he's in, but I've never heard anyone complain about that man's acting abilities. But yeah, like, the canonized world states, like, it leaves a lot of people out. Or it has the potential to. And a lot of people are very nervous if they're gonna canonize Ascended Astarion or Spawn Astarion. Let's just say that show comes out, if Astarion does make a presence, it is going to be a very hectic day in Astarion fan circles, regardless of what happens, because I think out of Baldur's Gate fans, or at least fans that get involved in fandom, the Astarion girlies, gender neutral, are the most insane motherfuckers on the planet.
That checks out.
There are people like myself that are very, very passionate about that man, for better or worse, and then also, like, very invested in, certain outcomes of his. So, like, y'all know I prefer Spawn Astarion. I think that is his good ending, and, there are a lot of people, I don't think this is true for everybody that likes Ascended Astarion, but the assumption is that you're an Ascended Astarion girly, you are a book talk girly, and you're looking at Astarion to be your daddy dom. And that's definitely the way he gets characterized in some fan works. And, one thing about his character is that sometimes he very much does get reduced to being a sex object. And like, that's happened in Baldur's Gate marketing as well, like, not just like stuff related to the game, but to be fair, I think the worst of that happened when they were still, like, making the game and, like, getting everything written and figured out. So I'm willing to give it grace there. But, like, when you do not ascend him, it's a very big point of his character that he does not want to be a sex object. He doesn't want to be sexualized as his, like, main state of being. And he actually tells the player character, he's like, hey, like, in his confession scene in Act 2, he's like, hey girl, so, like, I don't want to be the sexy man anymore. Do you mind if we just, like, stop sleeping together, but, like, I still love you and we're still doing this relationship thing, whatever the fuck that is, but, like, we're just gonna cool it on the sex. And I said, yeah, sure, of course, Ace King.
Nice.
He's not actually asexual, but a lot of people, myself included at some points, do interpret that as kind of like an asexual experience. So a lot of people really connected with that. So it kind of, with that being such a, like, point to his character, depending on how you've been playing the game, it feels really bad when he does end up getting reduced to the sexy man, especially in, like, more official context and not just fan art. And I know a lot of us are nervous about that.
Yeah. Honestly, I get it, because, like, I've told you, I think I've shown you the Suwon pages, right?
Yeah, about him being very much coded as aromantic.
Yeah. So, like, it's kind of up for interpretation on how he identifies, but, like, he is definitely somewhere on the aro spectrum, and, like, a lot of people write him ace too, which I think both interpretations are correct, because Yono Zidane is very much not going to sit there and talk about sex or the characters, whether or not they're talking about love, whether they're talking about sexual or romantic love, because it's just probably kind of lumping it all together. So, like, whatever interpretation I'm down for, but at the same time, like, the fandom very much just ignores it, and just, like, I'm fine with the ship content, because you can very much have asexual and aromantic characters in relationships.
Yeah.
But most people kind of just completely ignore the aro ace aspect of it, and just write that out of his character, and a lot of those people also make him straight. for a woman who expressed no interest in him in canon. And I'm just sitting there like, guys, come on.
Interesting. A lot of Astarian girlies, I think, are also in a similar boat. Of most of the ones that in fandom reduce his character to sexuality are usually pairing him with a conventionally attractive femme player character.
Yeah, and like it happens with the gay ships too.
Yeah, no, it does.
Not
it does.
as often, but like it's just kind of depressing being in the Akayona fandom with Suwon, who's very much intended to be read as canonically that way, even if the author didn't like fully have the language to indicate it, or like I don't know what the language is in Japanese for that, honestly. I have read some manga that touch on it, but most of the time they're borrowing Western terms.
Yeah.
But like the fact that it's basically canon and everyone just writes it out or ignores it is really annoying, because like I've only found one fic that is not written by me that writes him as Ace. No Arrow fics whatsoever for him that I've been able to find.
And there's not a lot of Arrow Ace characters, like, in general. So, like, it would be different if like, Arrow Ace was an identity that gets shown, like, predominantly in media.
But it doesn't. And the thing is, when it does, a lot of people go, oh, well, it's an obstacle for shipping now, so I'm just gonna ignore it. And I'm like, no, it's not!
We're gonna rant about that in a second. I do want to read chat first, but I have some things to say.
Yeah. Like,
sorry, what were you gonna say?
No, like, there are lots of different spectrums on the asexual and aromantic things, and like the thing is, whether or not someone likes romance or whether or not someone likes sex is a completely different spectrum from their actual sexuality. So you can write like sex favorable asexuals or romance favorable aromantics if you want.
Yeah.
It's just about the attraction. Like, it can be a fun hobby, like, oh, well, I'm not really romantically attracted to people, but I think romance is still entertaining and fun, so I do it anyway.
Yeah. Theo Solomon is the only one who can play Will. I won't accept him. Yes, and like, Theo Solomon looks close enough in age to what Will is supposed to. I don't know how old Theo Solomon is, but he looks like a young man, and Will is a young man. Honestly, I feel that way about all of the actors in Baldur's Gate 3. Like, it's gonna be so strange to hear and see them acted by somebody else if they don't cast the original cast. I just don't know how feasible it is for them to cast the original cast. I don't really know a lot about how casting works. He's got the voice and the look down. He didn't play Will. He is Will. He is! And he's so cool! Why wasn't there a Dead Astarian ending? Raging, I don't think they're going to adapt a Dead Astarian ending because he is one of the most popular characters in the game. He is definitely also one of the more favored characters amongst, well, okay, I guess who amongst Larian developers probably isn't going to matter for the show, since they're not making the show. But it's very clear that there was a little bit of Astarian favoritism going on in Larian Studios, much to the dismay of Will fans or like anybody else, because that little white man has like way more content than any other character in the game, by a lot. And there are so many like bugs and issues with Will and like romancing Will that have not been fixed and probably never will be fixed at this point. And instead of fixing them, they're like, hey, why don't we rework the Ascended Astarian kiss to diminish our original message of it being a scary abuse thing and make it a little bit more like neutral, so people who want to kink out with it can kink out with it, instead of like us telling our story. Where did I put
so
my
wild.
stonecutter? Either Jennifer English or Jenna Ortega Shadowheart, please. I don't want anyone else to be any of the characters. I think I'm also very, very attached to the game version of the characters because I've like become so emotionally invested in them. Where the fuck is my stonecutter? Hello?
It was like right behind you. I forgot where our mine thing was.
Basically if you follow the path, if it depends on where you go out, but go through.
Yeah, I'm in front of your house now.
Okay, the mine thing is like kind of in front of the little potion shop, so it's gonna be across the way from like the armadillo thing. Yeah, you're on the right path.
Okay. So I gotta...
Honestly, would have preferred they do an animated version and just cast the original cast. Yes! Yes! Y'all know I love some animated stuff. So I think it would have worked out really well because Larian did animated like promotional shorts and they were very fun. And I think a show in that style would have been really, really cool. Under a tree down the stair you were making, I think. Under a tree down the stairs. Okay. I'll get to looking. I'll put on my looking eyes. This is my moment to say Expedition 33 when. I do want to play that. I forgot I wanted to play it. So we're playing that game that's the name I couldn't remember. Moya, did you make a stone cutter that you put outside of your house?
No, that's yours.
Okay. Right, I wanted to make stairs. I wanted to make stairs. So we're playing that a lesbian night game. So maybe we can Expedition 33 after that one. Because I don't know what we would play after that. Because I think I've decided the game that I said, like the shorter RPG that I wanted to play. That's like a really old RPG. I'm either just gonna play that off stream or that might be a Thursday game. Because I feel like I'm not going to be good at that game. I feel like I'm gonna be kind of bad at it. And not that like I have to be good at every game I stream, but just it might be a more fun experience to have it be. It might be a more fun experience for me to have it be like a more low-key kind of thing. And I feel like the streams that we do that are just on Twitch are a lot more low-key than the YouTube streams. Not that they're any different. I think it's just, I don't know, it feels more low-key because we're over here and it's a little bit more like of a thing. I don't know, in my brain it feels like it's different even though functionally it's not. After Dragon Age, yeah, after we finish Velgard we're gonna be doing the lesbian night game, and then after that we can do Expedition 33. Be a good Saturday game? Turn-based game and has gender for English. Saturdays are for the homies though. Ever since I started streaming on a schedule, Saturdays have always been streaming with Roy and Moya.
Yeah.
Brayden, welcome in. How are you? I hope you're doing well. What are we gonna watch? You be bad at playing. So there's this it's RPG called Moon. It's a JRPG. It's a Japanese game. It's not a JRPG in the sense of like Final Fantasy. It's just a Japanese game that is an RPG. It's called Moon, and I learned about it. It sounds really interesting, and I learned about it in a video essay about Madoka Magica, because it was comparing Moon as a deconstruction of an RPG to Madoka Magica, and because Madoka Magica is a deconstruction of the magical girl genre, and it was explaining that, because a lot of people think Madoka Magica is a deconstruction because it's just putting girls in fucked up situations, but that's actually very common in magical girl shows. So I thought the game sounded really cool in that video, so I bought it so that we could play it. I don't know the lesbian night game. Raging, it has Jennifer English in it. Pocket Dark Souls stream would go hard. I don't see myself wanting to play Dark Souls, to be fair. I don't think I would enjoy that as much. Oh, but anyway, sorry. Looping back around to what you were saying about like Arrow Ace characters and shipping. Do you Has-Been Hotel?
No, I do not.
So in Hazbin Hotel, there is a character called Alistair who is canonically asexual. I don't know if he's aromantic, but he probably is.
Mm-hmm.
He probably is. But he is canonically asexual. And he also is very much shipped with a few different characters. But what's relevant for this conversation is the way he's shipped with Vox. Because Alistair's the radio demon and Vox is the TV demon, and they're toxic yaoi big time. It's like
Very
actually
nice.
really fun, and I love their dynamic. But a lot of people like, I say a lot, it's not a lot. Some people are very strange about shipping Alistair because they're like, he's an asexual character. If you ship him with anybody, it's abuse. And it's like, first of all, that's a
not
serial
how asexuality
killer.
works.
It's not. But also, that's a serial killer being shipped with another serial killer in hell. And the main dynamic is that they hate each other. I don't think this is the right ship to have that conversation with in the first place.
No.
But
No, it really isn't.
people are very, very strange about it, kind of in a I don't think people infantilize him for being asexual. I know that is a thing in other fandoms that happens.
Yeah, I wish I could know if they do it to sue him, but no one even writes him ace, so...
They're like, Ace? What's that?
Quite literally.
That's...
I got blocked by a prominent artist in the fandom for, like, the only things I had done was send a nice ass to one artist and post ace fic into the fandom tags. And I'm just sitting there like, I'm already blocked? Man!
Guys, you know
People
it's
are weird.
problematic to be Arrow Ace?
Apparently!
That's crazy. I think it's so wild when people get, like, weird about Arrow Ace, because that's the most, like, truly just chilling thing ever. And it's so, like...
people are remarkably weird about it, though, because I've been writing fic about Arrow Ace themes for a while now, right?
Yeah.
And people can be really weird about it in the comments. Like, I think I wrote about, like, an experience I had, like, identifying as Demi in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, someone came into the comments and said, this is fake, this wouldn't actually happen to anyone, you're just writing this for, like, oppression points. And I'm just sitting there like, I had in the author's note that this quite literally happened to me, and I was writing about it through fic. So, like, mates.
Yeah, people on the internet love to, like, tell other people what they actually have and haven't experienced.
Yeah, it's very interesting. And then, like, I've heard it's a pretty big problem in the Summer Hikaru Died fandom.
Is
too?
it? I don't
Like,
read fic for that, but I also haven't, like, finished the manga, so I'm not really consuming a lot of fan content other than TikTok edits. That's crazy, because that's an aromantic monster, and, like, me too, but...
yeah. A lot of people
that's
are
crazy.
completely, like... A lot of people are very focused on the gay aspect, and the author, from what I have been told, even had to came out and go, like, yes, it's gay, but it's also Arrow Ace, please don't ignore that part. But, like, it's the same thing with Suwon, where people are just completely ignoring that part because they want to ship him with people.
Like, you can still ship Yoshiki and Hikaru. Like, there's still...
Yes!
like,
exactly!
There's something.
Yeah, it's a misunderstanding of what asexuality and aromanticism is, and, like, I saw a poll one time which was like, is it okay, do you think it's okay to ship Arrow Ace people? And I'm like, yes!
That's why. Well, there are also people that think Arrow Ace people shouldn't be allowed to date, like, in real life.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Which is crazy, because it's like, damn, God forbid somebody like, thinks there's more to love than sex, or, like, still wants companionship, even if they may not have, like, romantic attraction. But, I don't know, people are just strange. People lie on the internet. People love to lie on the internet, Raging. Gale really wants to blow himself up. Dude, Orpheus is already a mind flayer. I could talk forever about Gale and the way that he has been mistreated by Mistra. The fact that he still wants to blow himself up and you've already turned Orpheus into a mind flare. Like, Gale, please let it go. The forgiveness could not be worth it.
Oh.
He's the radio demon. I was wondering why every Alistair edit on TikTok sounds like he's speaking through a fuck-ass walkie-talkie. Yeah, no, he's the radio demon. That's like what he's called. His powers are like radio themed. That's his bit. Oppression points? Yeah, like, I don't know. People have it in their, like, yes, certain minorities experience more oppression than others. I think anybody that is a person of color or like a black person could tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in America. I can't really speak for other places. However, people are very weird about trying to play oppression Olympics within the queer community. And a lot of people who are not like asexual try to claim that people who are asexual are just like spicy straight and they don't like experience any sort of like mistreatment, which is not true for the vast majority of asexual people. Like people are very I can't figure out the word I'm looking for, but like a lot of people who are asexual have experienced a lot of harassment related to it, and there's just like there's still the idea of like corrective assault and things like that. Not that that's like conversion therapy type of thing for asexuality, but there still is that like same sort of thing that like people will say to you and like try to do and things like that. So it's like, girl, nobody's trying to play Olympics or claim that they're more oppressed, but we can still acknowledge that like people experience things and get harassed for being asexual.
Yeah, I think it also plays into a thing where like there is a certain discomfort that allo people seem to have with it, because like when you're with your partner, it comes with like kind of a sense of entitlement I got from dating an allo person, where like they would get upset if I didn't want to kiss at a particular moment, if I like didn't want to do certain things, so, like they felt like unloved.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's not about that though. Sometimes it's about like bodily autonomy, and I just don't want to do those things, and you express love differently sometimes too. And like if you're truly not compatible, just don't be in a relationship. But at the same time, like sometimes like you gotta come to a good compromise, and sometimes allo people just don't want to reach those compromises on certain things, and that's certainly not all allo people, but
and I think some of
it's
them
just
also
a running
just,
theme.
they don't actually like know what they're talking about. So
yeah,
I know in my experience, I dated somebody who was very much not asexual. And I had explained to him, like, before we'd even gotten into a relationship, like, why we were still getting to know each other. I had explained to him that I was ace, and, like, that wasn't really an attraction that I had. And then after he claimed to understand it, and then after we got together, he was still, like, upset that I didn't experience attraction towards him. And it's like, I literally told you. Why are we acting surprised now? Like, did you think you were going to be able to quote unquote fix me?
Yep.
Yeah. No, I like, that's definitely the idea I think a lot of, well, not a lot of, but like some people have with it.
Yeah, there's a sense of, oh, you just need to find the right person. And like, that doesn't always, like, some people maybe, but like a lot of people like who are just like, it's not gonna happen for the majority of ace people.
Yeah.
Like I do know one person who identified as ace and then figured out later that they weren't actually ace and it was more the trauma. But like that's kind of a rare case, and like people change sexualities all the time. I identified as bi in high school. Now I identify as ace, so like it changes.
Yeah,
People go the other
fair.
way too, where they figure out like, oh, wow, okay, this thing isn't working out. I guess I'm not as interested in this as I thought I would be.
Yeah, no, that's fair. This man came up to me while I was in my inventory and then just stopped. His hand was like in the corner of my screen.
Yeah, I saw him and I'm like, huh, hi little guy.
Managed to talk him out of it, fortunately. Thank God Gail's not gonna blow himself up. What do you mean people can't be fixed? /Jade. Raging, I don't know if you've also had experiences like that, but like, I haven't had many personal experiences like that, and lucky for me, the only time I've ever directly been told anything like that.
I need this coal. Ah! Ah!
The only time I've directly been, like, explicitly told anything like that, one of my friends in college, we were hanging out, and we were, for all intents and purposes, it might have actually been a situationship. I don't fully know. But when we were talking about being ace, he said, "This is a really, really bad joke. I'm gonna apologize in advance." And then he said the like most crazy out-of-pocket shit that was basically a joke about like, "Oh, you just haven't slept with the right person yet." And I said, "That's crazy." Anyway. And that's the only time like anyone's ever directly said anything like that. So I guess I can thank my friend for having out-of-pocket humor for that. Well, I just noticed, where's Roy? Roy is away. I don't know if it would be wise to tell you exactly where he's at. He is gone. He and his wife are on a little vacation. Also, hi, Moya. Sinet says hi. We've been yapping this whole time to and with chat, and I think it just hit him. It's the Saturday crew.
Yeah.
Did I pick up more tough? I did pick up some tough.
But yeah, dating as ace can be very annoying.
Yeah, that's why we love being the combo of arrow ace, where it's like, damn, good luck, I guess. Before I realized I was ace, I had an ex who definitely wanted much more of a physical relationship than I did. Yeah, and like, I guess I understand the concept of like desire and wanting things, but also like, I don't know.
My stance on that is kind of like, I don't know. This might be coming from an ace person, which makes more sense in hindsight, but like, you can take care of yourself. That's never your partner's problem. Like, if your partner's just tired one night, okay, cool. Go invest in a vibe or something.
Moya really said, "You have hands, use them."
Exactly. Like, I don't know. I fundamentally don't think that people should ever feel obligated to fulfill all of their partner's needs, even for allo couples.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I don't know. Allo people in the chat, is that a crazy thing to say? Found out I was Demi a few years ago. Nice!
Oh, congrats!
Demi
is awesome.
I feel like Demi is a little bit harder to figure out sometimes, so it's always really special when you figure out like the specifics like that. 'Cause I know I go back and forth on like the arrow part of arrow ace for me, and it's like I'm definitely on a spectrum somewhere. If I ever fully figure it out, it's gonna be a wild day. A wild day. So that's what it is.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way where like romantic attraction is certainly easier for me, but at the same time, like, it's definitely difficult, and reading aromantic experiences where like there have always been like certain like platonic forms of affection that I haven't interpreted as romantic that I know others see as romantic, and that's definitely a very aro experience. So partly reading that, I was just going, you know what, that explains a few things if I'm on that spectrum somewhere too. But like, I always thought I was Demi just because like I would get crushes on friends, but they would always be very, very brief. And
I've done
it
that
tended
before.
to be that I was sad when they got together with other people because I associated them getting in another relationship with like the devaluing of the friendship because they would spend more time with their partner than their friends, and that tended to inevitably happen, and just stuff like that.
Yeah. No, I've done that before. Sorry, I kind of forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh, sorry, I hijacked.
No, you were so fine. You're so fine. He's gone. Bro, why did that sound so ominous? It's always ominous when you're talking about Roy. You never know. Hope he's having a nice vacation with his wife. I'm sure they are. What Moya said. Yeah, Brennan, aren't you also on, like, the arrow spectrum? You don't have to divulge if you don't want to. I also just might have made that assumption just purely based on how you played Baldur's Gate. He's gone, Mel said, holding a bloodied hammer. For legal reasons, that is a joke. I would not kill Roy. Oh, let me put it on the record. His life is not endangered by me. From what I was told, you can be attracted to people, but there has to be... Yeah, so demisexual is basically just you can still experience sexual attraction, but only after an emotional connection has been founded. So it's on the asexual spectrum because that's not how allosexual experience sexual attraction, which I'm sure you're aware of, Zenith. Zenith is the local gooner.
There's also like gray ace and gray arrow where you experience attraction very rarely. There's also some people just like, identify like A-spec or aerospec or A-spec where they're just like not really sure where they fly, but they know they're somewhere on the spectrum, which is the labels I tend to use because I just identified as demi, figured out that didn't work as quite I thought it did, so it's just like, I'm somewhere.
That's fair. There is, I forget what it's called right now, but there is also an orientation where it's like, you like the idea of it. The idea of it is fun, but then when it actually comes to, like, real life, it's like, ooh, ew, no. Which is where I think I currently sit when it comes to romantic things.
Very nice.
Yeah. Roy's in danger of his wife. Roy's life is not endangered, as far as I'm aware. As far as I'm aware. No, his wife is pretty chill. I love his wife. She's a good friend of mine.
Very fun.
Okay, we got a little pathway, and now I gotta go connect it up to the pathway out to Hannah's.
Well, I got the first floor mostly done and detailed at least. Now
nice! Let me give it a good walk around, actually see what
build
you
the
do.
second floor.
I do really like the... I don't know if I'm gonna call them an arch, just the corners. I like the corners a lot. I think that's cool. This will be a good base to whatever you do on top of it.
Yeah.
Not me being gooner sexual. Zenith, you're the self-identified gooner of chat. I don't know what you want from me. I also was clarifying that to anybody who might have been like, damn, why is Mel calling Zenith out for being allosexual? It's like, well, I don't 100% know that. I'm just making assumptions based on how he talks. Think I'm on the same spot on the arrow spectrum as you, Mel. Oh, sick! What a confusing place to be. It's been confusing for me because it's like, well, if it's something that I think I want until I'm presented with the possibility of having it and I suddenly don't want it, do I want it and it's a trauma response, or are we actually aromantic? So that's been very fun to try to figure out.
It's tricky in general.
Yeah.
It's a headache. But I'm glad you figured something out, but
yeah.
It's just deep sigh. I keep like feeling like I want to go back on dating apps, and then I'm like, do I actually, or do I just want to write fan fiction?
The idea of meeting someone in the context of expected romantic dynamic is the most awful, dreadful thing in the world to me. Why would you do that to yourself?
It's the problem of, like, my existing pool of friends is probably a no-go. So, like, the only option is meeting new people, but it is, like, really rough.
Yeah.
Because, like, you're just sitting there like, I really don't know if I'm gonna even be friends with you, and a friendship is vitally important for me to establish before the romance stuff can happen. Like, there was, like, okay, the ex before my last ex was a very nice gender fluid individual. So they were fun to hang out with, but, like, they were very into the sex part, and, like, we didn't really do anything. However, they were incredibly interested in doing stuff, and I felt like we weren't friends. So about a month in, I'm just going, we still haven't formed that vital friendship, and, like, I got sick in the bathroom after they tried to make out with me, so I think it's time to break this off.
Yeah, was it the illness correlated, or it was just a coincidence?
The stress.
Okay.
I did the same thing after something with my second ex, where I got sick after one of the times that we did something.
Yeah.
So I think it's just...
That's a sign of something.
yeah, it was a red flag. I'm just like, I don't think you're supposed to react like that.
No, I've had some experiences like that before, but I think I've told you them. I don't think I want to share them on stream.
Yeah, but I'm be very vague.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Having a green flag is now a red flag. That's crazy. I've never been on a dating app. I got told it's a bright green flag. I've never been on one either because the idea has always sounded dreadful to me.
I'm on a dating app, but I haven't checked it in several months, even though I reactivated my profile. So, sorry to anyone I have ghosted. It's not
if you've been ghosted by a non-binary baddie in this general area, now you know why. No, that's fair. That's fair. I also just remember when I learned that dating apps were a thing, it was through friends of mine in high school and like early college complaining about really awful experiences on there. So I was like, why would I subject myself to that?
That's so valid.
Why would
honestly.
I go to the suffering factory if I don't want suffering?
Yeah, it's just like, how else do you meet people? It's so annoying.
Shit, I don't know. I've known people that fall in love on a Minecraft server, like go to conventions, like I don't know, like go to places where you can make friends and then see what happens.
That's fair. I should probably start going to my silent book club.
You already had a way to find and make friends and you just haven't been going.
Yeah, but it's effort. Ah!
That's really funny. This reminds me, I've been wanting to ask you about this because I don't want to go by myself because it makes me nervous. But there is a group in the general area of the big city we both live near.
Okay.
And they do a bunch of like BL and GL. They seem to be like Danmei focused, but they host like GL and BL events at conventions and also throughout the year, like at like boba shops, just like little things where it's like meetups basically. And I think it would be so fun to go to one. I just the few that they've done this year have happened when I've been out of town. So I've not made plans to go, but I really would love to go to one and like see what the vibe is. I also am not really sure. They have like 17 up and like maybe 18 and up events. So I'm hoping there might be a little bit more adults that show up than like teenagers.
Yeah, hopefully.
That's the one thing about like fandom stuff is you never really know until you like get invested in the community the kinds of people that are gonna show up and like the age range.
I just make my servers 18 plus now.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair. I was also just talking about in real life where you can't like filter out as easily.
Oh my god, I'm about to die.
Oh, rest in peace. Moya, book club is for fun, not for effort. Book club is fun. Love going to book club. I'm so glad you love going to book club. I generally claim demi-romantic, but I'm also someone that thinks romance isn't exclusive to a sexual partner. Like, I see completely disconnected from that. I can't really maintain a friendship that isn't intimate. That's fair. I think you and I probably see this similarly, but yeah, like the romance and sex are not exclusive to one another. Like, you can have one without the other. This is absolutely true.
Oh.
And I feel like the friendships that I'm actually the best at maintaining are the ones where we're like actually getting to know each other. I don't know if that's what you mean when you said friendship that isn't intimate, but no, the ones that I feel like I've actually connected with are like the people that I feel like I can just roll up and share like crazy shit. Not like crazy shit, but just, you know, share a lot with. She's not in the right mindset to be like, all right, she's hot, swipe right. I'd rather develop a connection with someone before I share my body with them. That's fair, Zenith. That's fair. There might be a difference. I don't know. There might be a difference between like making a conscious effort of not wanting to be with somebody until you know them, and then not even feeling attraction until you know them. Intimate, I just mean closeness. Okay, that's what I was assuming. So I was like, Brennan and I are friends. And I know what our friendship is like, so this is probably what they mean.
So where is my house again? I lost it.
Up these stairs.
Okay.
Yours is down that way.
Oh, thank you.
I can make some signs.
I got lost.
To be fair, the whole time we've been building and walking, we have just been mega yap mode.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to make the stream super heavy, by the
way. No, it's fine.
I was just trying to explain stuff without going into too much detail.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We have not crossed any lines or boundaries. Don't even worry about it.
Cool.
I don't mind yapping. Seriously. I just sometimes have to stop myself when I'm about to overshare, because it's like, I would say this to the group chat in Discord. I don't know if I want anybody to know this about, like, just anybody and everybody to know this about me.
Yeah, that's fair. I kind of assume these streams, like, I don't say a lot of detail, but, like, I go into vague stuff, just because, like, I know none of the people from stream really know me outside of your bubble, and I don't think anyone's gonna come find me in other online spaces.
The odds of that are extremely low.
Yeah, it's also, like, my online persona is pretty separated from my, like, IRL persona, though I'm pretty open about my personal experiences on both.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Actually, I might be more open about my about my experiences online, just because, like, I don't like to, like, be super open about stuff to just, like, random coworkers, because I have to work with them.
No, that's so fair. I would probably be the same, because it's like, I don't know, it's a little bit different. Even I say what online you have that like level of anonymity, even though I technically don't, because I have my full face on the internet. The name I go by online is the name I go by in real life. Like, it's just there's no anonymity on my side, but it's still like I'm able to cultivate a community that is going to be chill with whatever I have to say, and if they're not, then I've either done a bad job cultivating a space that's safe for myself, or I could just block them. So
blocking is full.
Yeah, so there is that. Oh, my caps lock's being on.
Baby, that's not how you get off the bed.
What's Kyoto doing?
He has... Hold on. I think I gotta go help him get off the bed before he falls. I'll be right back.
You call it yapping, I call it a convo between friends. And isn't that not just the same thing? Yapping's just really fun to say. You get me. Imagine not yapping. I could never. Let's do a book club, make Mel read Mistborn. I think that would be fun. I'm currently in a vampire book club though, and so I cannot be reading more books than I'm currently committed to right now.
Oh, what's going on with books?
Oh, Raging was jokingly like, let's make Mel read Mistborn and do a book club, but I'm already in a book club.
Oh, I have Mistborn.
Hot video game girls, that's a different situation altogether. You know, it's so fun. It's so fun to be down bad for a fictional character. I don't care if no one else can relate. I think it's so fun to just be goofy and down bad for a fictional character. It's the closest thing I'll feel to love. It's great. I think it's so funny. When I was the most delusional about Astarion, I did ask one of my friends who is in love and married, and they're also polyamorous, so they're like double experienced in love compared to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I was talking about Astarion, and then I just kind of stopped and I was like, is this what it feels like to be in love? And like they were like, for you, yes. Yes, this is the same for you. Wait, Moya, have you read Mistborn?
No, I haven't.
Okay, Raging was yelling at you to tell me that Mistborn is good.
I haven't read it. I'm sorry, Raging. I just own it. Someone got it for me as a gift.
Okay, well now my barrier of actually reading Mistborn has lowered, because if I want to, I could just borrow it.
You could.
The amount of stuff
I'd have to go dig it up.
This is fair. The amount of stuff you've heard me say about fictional characters is hilarious. And it's so, I think it's fun. Because I think there's a level of like playing around when it comes to sexualizing fictional characters that you obviously can't have with real people, because that's real people and I think it crosses a line. But with fictional characters, like, that's just a little doll. That's my Blorbo. That's my Blorbo from video game. There's that, like, I don't know, the like imaginativeness that's required that just makes it feel like a game instead of like genuine feeling or like actual being weird about something. Especially during the Dragon Age streams, Jesus Christ. You love Leliana. That I do know. Top 5 worst characters to be down bad for: Yoshikage Kira, Sebastian, Astarion, Kamoshida, any child. That's a fuck-ass list. It starts off like, okay, yeah, David Bowie, serial killer from JoJo's, sure. Sebastian Michaelis from Black Butler, I love to hate that man. We'll take any slander. 10 more, please. Third, Astarion, now he's just coming for me. Second, Kamoshida, I want to kill that man so bad. That's a Persona character, by the way. And then to end it with any child, like, well, yes. Well, yes. That is understood and implicit, I fear. Like, I know, unfortunately, we live in a world where you kind of have to specify that. Especially because if you don't specify that, some people will also be like, you didn't specify that liking children is bad. This is curious. Because I've seen people say stuff like that before. So, like, even if you're not even, like, trying to be like, this is bad because you're trying to teach people that it's bad, like, people still, I don't know. People get very strange.
Indeed.
Moya, read Mistborn so you can tell Mel to read Mistborn.
I will see.
Moya can't read Mistborn.
Right,
they have a lot of gay Chinese novels to read first.
I do indeed have a lot of gay Chinese novels on my list. My reading very much slowed down when I started writing so much because, like, if no one else is gonna make the Suon content, then I have to, of course.
I feel that when it comes to Black Butler fandom, I feel like I really just show up and like, damn, I gotta do everything my fucking self, huh?
Yeah.
Just with like and it's not even that people make fan content, and I don't do art, so don't even get it twisted. There are some fantastic fan artists in the Black Butler community. It's just the kind of stuff I look for in fan fiction or like YouTube videos or just like fan content. The kind of fan content that is within my skill set to make, that I want to like read or watch other people do. They're just not doing it. They're doing other things, which is totally their right to do so. I'm not in. I don't think I'm entitled to people making specific types of fan content for Black Butler, but it's like, damn. I gotta build the house. I have to bake the cake before I eat it. What is this? And that's you right now in Yona the Dawn.
Yeah, I think there's only one other writer that has done any A-Ro or Ace content for Suwon, so I'm a little annoyed by the fact that, like...
There's so little of you guys.
Yeah. I'm hoping with the second season that slightly more, like, queer people get into it.
It's possible. It is possible.
Because, like, the thing of it is that there's not, other than Suwon, there's not a whole lot of, like, canonical queer lists. Well, Jaeha, you can argue, definitely, because he's definitely meant to be read as bisexual.
Mm-hmm.
And Suwon's definitely meant to be read as A or Ace, but the author also doesn't get super, super explicit about it. And, like, the gay ship that the author implies, which is Jaeha and Keisha, is, like, heavily implied, but it's not explicitly canon. So, like, it's one of those things where you gotta kind of read between the lines at the author's wink wink nudge nudges sometimes.
Yeah.
Because, like, the author did write gay doujinshi for a while. So, like, but it's kind of the editing team, as far as I'm aware, or the manga or the, like,
the magazine it was published in might not have been chill with. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, that's my guess anyway. Cause like I've never really seen like a non-queer series have an A-Ro / potentially Ace character show up. Most of the time, you have to kind of be at least a little bit in the know on LGBTQ stuff to know to include that.
Yeah.
Or you stumble on it on accident because, just, you know,
you
reasons.
might be A-Ro Ace.
Indeed.
No, this is fair. I feel like a lot of autism rep is similar in that regard.
Yeah.
No
yeah,
one's never gonna know about my guy
Dawn.
Kelsier. Is that from Mistborn?
Oh,
sorry. Yona the Dawn is good. Trust. It's meant to be a given, but Republicans ruin it. Yep. It's not even just Republicans. Just weird-ass people in power seeking more power over others. I should stop myself before I say something that puts me on a list. I was going to say something dramatic. I should not. Imagine missing out on Kelsier. Y'all are trying to bait me into reading Mistborn by dangling Raging's Blorbo in front of me. We're already on the list. Okay, perfect. You're probably right, Brennan. You are probably right. Okay. This pathway is all hooked up to the one that goes to Henna's. And then this way is all hooked up to your house. Every location of the village now has a path going up to it. Which means...
Very nice.
If I want to path more, I have to build up the village more. I forget Glorbo. How could you forget about Glorbo? I already know there's a sniper trained on my head for calling Trumpetto. Zenith, they surely can't snipe us all. Like, 90% of the world is saying it, I hope.
I mean, yeah, isn't he just one?
Well, yeah. Well, yes! According to my mom, they've been knowing he was a freak ass bitch since he was like in his TV days. Like they knew. They've been knowing.
Does not surprise me.
Yeah, that's why my mom and I guess her peers, people around her age, she claims, were so like, damn, how the fuck did we get here? Because apparently she says that nobody liked that man. back in the day, and everybody thought he was crooked. And, well, I think everyone is aware of where we've been the past decade.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I picked up some glow lichen because I wanted to make some trees glow, but I don't actually. Let's go see what we can cook with that. I need to figure out what other buildings we can build. Could always do more like villager homes. Would be cool. Some more villager homes would be cool. And then also, I think maybe some like shops. And when I say shops, I don't necessarily mean shops that like the Minecraft players ourselves are operating and running things in. I just mean decoratively. World building decorative shops. The glow lichen does look good, but I fear the way I'm doing lanterns are not actually gonna visibly glow. But that's okay. It's so pretty. I always forget about glow lichen. It's like something I could potentially use to decorate things. Okay. I'm very happy with how this pathing has turned out.
Yay! That's good.
Now I'm in a little bit of task paralysis because I don't know what to swap to next. That's like, I think my biggest problem with Minecraft is I'll do a project, I'll get it done, and then I just kind of sit here and twiddle my thumbs for a while. And it's even worse about it if it's like a Minecraft thing where I'm like doing videos. And I think even when I streamed Minecraft, there would definitely be moments where I end stream because I don't know what else to do in Minecraft. It's like, well, we finished our big project. Guess I'll go die now because I don't know what to do. And I wonder if some of that is like the pressure to try to always have something like fun to do for content purposes. But then I do notice myself doing that a little bit on like Minecraft worlds that are purely just to hang out with my friends. I'll build my house and it's like, okay, great. Now what? I'm gonna put another tree here. There we go. I've tried to light it up a bit on the way to your house so it's less death. But also, just so you know, we have a data pack that makes the creepers blow up confetti fireworks. And I didn't realize this kept them from griefing and like breaking blocks when I downloaded it, but everyone has liked that they don't destroy your builds, so we've just kept it that way. So it's no longer a reset when a creeper blows up at your house.
Cool. I like that.
You know what's so metal? Eating fucking metal and using that metal to cast magic. Yeah, I've done that in Minecraft before. I know that's fun. I've played Minecraft mod packs that have Mistborn things in it. Which I didn't know that at the time. And then Raging's like, this is just Mistborn. I said, oh. Okay, whatever that is. No, I have... My reading brain has been split so bad because there's like a bunch of manga that I've been reading, like just for myself, but then also for videos. I've reread The Heart of Thomas for the first time, like in its entirety since I was a teenager. So I want to make a video about it, so I needed to reread it.
Oh.
It was very good. I will be inflicting it upon you, and we can yap about this more.
Nice. What is it?
It is, so it's a story that's basically just about grief and, it's about grief and learning what love is and accepting that just because something bad has happened to you doesn't mean you're not deserving of love. That's how I would describe it. But it's one of the first BL series to ever exist.
Oh.
And
that's cool.
it has been rewriting my brain chemistry since I first discovered it when I was like 15 years old. Although at the time I did not have the capacity to fully understand it and why I imprinted on it as heavily as I did. I think it's so funny when I read it. I read it Thursday. I like locked the fuck in and read the entire thing in a day, which
Oh, wow.
I wasn't expecting to do that. But I did. And I was reading it, I was like, damn, this is so good, and not at all, like, I'm able to appreciate it a lot more now than I did when I was younger, and I think it's really funny, because that has been a pattern of mine, is I get really, there will be things that I have read, or have watched, or have just, like, emotionally imprinted on as a teenager, and as I go back to those series now, with a greater capacity to understand not only myself but the themes of these media, I'm looking at it like, this is crazy, because why did I imprint on this so heavily and then grow up to experience some of the things, so now I relate to this more, and it's not even in a getting older kind of way, it's in a I have experienced certain things that not everybody goes through. That has made me relate to this more than I already did, in a not necessarily always positive way. But it's just kind of funny how I keep having this happen, where it's like, oh, this thing I really liked as a teenager, reads it as an adult. Oh, no, I just turned into that for a while. That was just my life. It's crazy. It was almost like foreshadowing the way I imprinted on it as a teenager. The Heart of Thomas was kind of like that, but not necessarily in a super negative way.
Gotcha.
In a, this could very easily be read in a somewhat Arrow Ace type of setting, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't actually know if it was intended to be that way, but like its focus of love is more like spiritual and emotional and less so romantic, and not at all sexual. And I'm just gonna share some things with you that I know about the author, but I don't want to assume anything about a real life person's orientations. But the real life author, as far as I know, never married. And also, when some other like friends of hers were getting into BL, because it was her and like another manga artist that literally created like Shonen Ai as a genre. When they were, you know about Keiko Takamiya, the OG Fujoshi for real. She would like talk to the author of The Heart of Thomas and try to share like gay magazines that were made by and for gay men with her, and be like, why aren't you into this? Why aren't you Fujoing out right now? And the author of The Heart of Thomas was like, I don't know, girl, this just doesn't do it for me. And then I just think this is funny, because this is such a, like, I relate to this so much, because they were like trying to I guess appeal to it in a sexual way, and then they took the author to go watch a movie that's basically just like super fucking sad, and the queerness in it is a point of tragedy, and she said, oh, I get it now. This is great. You should have just showed me the tragic story from the start. Like, this is amazing. I'm going to be inspired by this for so much manga, and we're gonna. I just think that's so funny, because I said, girl, that's basically what I did with your manga. And I love that. I think I need to look more into this woman and try to read more interviews of her, because I think I might relate to her in a lot of ways. And it would be nice to see how relating in these kinds of ways plays out into adulthood, because I don't have a lot of examples in my life of people that may or may not be aro ace and staying by themselves for the rest of their lives. So I'm very much like, I don't know what the future holds. I guess nobody really does, but you have like expectations of what is expected of you, and I guess what you grew up experiencing, or like the people around you. So you just kind of like expect your life to look like that until you grow up and it doesn't. I don't know if you also had that growing up, Moya.
Yeah, I've started to like think about like what would life look like without a lifelong partner, because like society does kind of set you up to expect that.
Yeah, it does.
And like, I mean, one would be kind of nice, but I don't know if it's gonna happen.
That's fair. It's just gonna be me and Dingy.
Oh.
As long as nothing comes up and happens to him, I should have Dingy well into my 40s.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have Kyoto into my 40s.
No, that's okay.
He's an old man.
He is, but you had him from like a kid.
Yeah, I've had him since I was 16.
Yeah. That's wild.
Yeah.
I knew he was old. I did not realize he was that
He's
old.
12. Yeah, he's 12.
I don't know why my mental math just stops at he's around 10. He's getting there.
No, he's 12.
That's wild. What an old man.
Yeah, he's real old.
What is 12 in dog years? Is that like 70s?
No, hold on. Let me run the calculator. I used to keep track, but then like, so he's the equivalent of 84.
Wow, yeah. That's
No,
an
he's an
elderly man.
old man.
That is an elderly fella if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, no, he's so old.
Did we bring Hannah's Gast back home?
I think we grabbed him and rode him back.
Okay, oh yeah, it was just flying up in the air. I wasn't seeing it, I was so concerned. The gas situation at Monster Village truly is a lot. I think it's really funny because at the Monster Village we all got gassed. Literally everyone that lives here except for you now has a ghast, and we can get you one. So like there's just so many running around, and I don't think any other community everyone has one. I think Raging, do you have a ghast? Do you and June have ghasts? I know both of the Harmonics have ghasts. I know the two of them both have ghasts, but there's only like 4 people total in that little community. So even if everyone had a ghast, it wouldn't be as much. And also, I think you guys have spread out bases a little bit more than we did here. But I know in the Dwarven area, there's only like a few ghasts. To be fair, Kay's ghast did just disappear. It might have gone through the portal that they have there and no longer exists. It's very, very likely what happened. So there is that. I think I might set up a little entrance to the iron farm. I'm gonna make a little entrance to the iron farm, and this will also help me see if the iron farm's actually working, because it looked like it got turned off, but there's nothing in the thing. But we also haven't really been in I don't think we've been close enough to have it lit in. I had a cat who lived to at least 20. Yeah, I have a friend who had a cat live to be around 20. I think a little above. I'm not entirely sure. But I know that, like, for an indoor cat, the lifespan is close to 20. Like, 15 to 20 years, I think, is the average lifespan of a cat. And I got Dingy, I guess, like, right before I turned 27? Yes. Because I've had him basically his entire life, and he's about to be 2. And I turned 29 this year. So, I was already pushing 30 by the time I got him. So, if he gets to the, like, closer to 20 lifespan, I'm gonna be pushing 50. Dingy's gonna be able to see me push 50, but I don't want to get my hopes up for him living 20 years, although it would be great. Actually, it'd be great if he were the same lifespan as me. And by that I mean he dies when I die. Unless he wants to keep living. I don't know, it's up to him. But I know sometimes cats can get pretty old, especially the indoor ones.
Yeah, we've had some family dogs that have lived pretty long too, like 16 or 17 years.
Wow.
I don't know if Kyoto's gonna live that long, just because he's got some pre-existing health conditions, but...
Yeah, it's all that mayonnaise he used to eat.
Apparently.
I think this is funny. I don't know if I've told this to chat before, but Moya's dog Kyoto actually, you can tell the story. You were here.
Oh, you mean with the mayonnaise story?
Yeah, the way that he like girl boss gaslighted his way into more mayonnaise.
Yeah, so basically he had a thing where if he went without food for too long, he would start like getting sick and throwing up. And so like he had food available most of the time. He was eating dry food that we just had out, but he would like just not eat it for long periods of time. So to encourage him to eat it, we would put mayonnaise on it to get him to eat it, and then he'd eat it. So he started learning that if he made sick noises, he got mayonnaise. So he would fake his sick noises to get mayonnaise. Now, we did later find out this was because of an underlying IBD condition, where basically he would put off eating as long as possible because it hurt his stomach to eat. So he doesn't do that anymore now that he's on, like, a food that doesn't hurt his stomach. He will, like, literally eat on command and wolf down all of his food and loves his food, where he, like, didn't care much for food before. So it's a nice change overall.
I just think it's really funny that he
he
was
still
playing
does it sometimes.
games with you like that.
And the thing is, he's on anti-vomiting medication. So I'm just sitting there like, sir, I'm pretty sure you're not getting sick right now. I had to learn when to pick up on when it was fake versus when it was real.
He's just doing it for attention.
He is such a good actor.
Get this man an Oscar.
Yeah, there was one time where we brought a cat into the apartment down in our college town. Because we thought the cat was a stray or was like had run away. Because this was a super friendly cat, so obviously not a stray. So this was like someone's house cat that was just out and about. Mm-hmm. So we grabbed the cat and pulled her in because we thought like, oh, this cat has like run away from home or whatever. I don't think so. I think that was just someone's outdoor cat that was just weirdly friendly. Because, like, no one ever claimed this cat despite, like, multiple... Or, like, this cat just kind of chilled in the apartment complex. So we had brought the cat in. And we're trying to, like, call, like, the apartment thing. So we put Kyoto on the porch because we didn't want him interacting with a strange cat.
Wait, was I there for that? Because I
don't know. I remember Tyler interacted with the cat, so you might have been there because
I do remember taking a picture of an animal outside your back door.
Yeah, I don't think I interacted with Tyler without you, to be honest. So,
I mean, reducing your exposure to that man is for the best.
Yeah. But like, so we had put him on the porch, and like every time he saw that we were watching him, he would be like shivering and shaking and looking pathetic, and then he would get distracted and just start sniffing the air as relaxed as can be, and look back, notice he was being watched, and go back to shivering and shaking. So I'm like, okay, sir, you're fine.
I love Kyoto. He's so goofy. Didn't Jason make it into 20 if Jace gets to him? More like Jace will be premature if Denji gets to him. Denji's is a ferocious beast. Raging believes that if our cats were to ever meet and they were to fight, that his cat would win. Moya's met my cat. Moya knows that he's ferocious.
He is.
Jace has a kill count. So does Denji. He killed a roach last night. My grandma found it this morning after he had been running around like wild.
Kyoto has a kill count too.
He does?
Yeah, he hates bees for whatever reason.
Oh.
There was a bee that was buzzing around his head one time, and he did the most out of character thing where he just like ninja sniped it down with he like bit it out of the air and it just fell dead. And I was just sitting there like, that was the most out of character thing for you, dog.
That's so funny. Why am I using andesite for this? I need to be using cobblestone.
Yeah,
Jace
my
was
sister
bigger,
was.
I'm sure. I don't know about that.
Oh.
What was he doing?
Oh, my sister was watching him one time, and apparently he doesn't have a kill on sight rule for roaches, because she hates roaches, by the way. She's like deathly afraid of them. And she was watching him one time, and she saw like a roach crawl onto the bed, and she's like, kill it, and then he just sat there and did nothing, and the roach just crawled away. She hated them so much. We were on the second floor, so we didn't get too many, but they tended to wander in over summer.
Yeah.
Always
That
gonna see
area
one or
had
two.
specific kinds of roaches that were just around a lot. I know I saw some fucking gnarly, massive ones on our college campus.
Yeah. Yeah, even around here in the summertime, they just start coming in. It tends to be like when the weather is transitioning to colder. I think they're trying to get to a warmer place sometimes.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah,
still
I
don't
haven't
like
seen-
it.
Yeah. It's really nice when it's cold because you just stop seeing them and it's great. But they come back over the summer, which is fun.
Yeah.
And being on the ground floor, we see slightly more of them because it's a little easier for them to wander in.
That's fair. Is this gonna be... Okay, it's into the gravel and water every time. There might be an easier way to do this. The little tunnel out to the iron is underwater in the way where when I break blocks to decorate, I do get flooded.
I think my little base is mostly done for now. At least
Nice.
there's some stuff I want to do to it later, but for now, it's fine. I have an actual base.
Oh, I'm drowning now.
Oh
Congratulations on not being homeless. Not the bartender
Yeah.
enabling me to hang out. What are you playing, Raging? What are you playing? I feel like it's Persona related.
no! That sounds like it could be a Persona game.
Alright, so why no golem spawning? I think maybe next time it's night, the villagers need to sleep. They just hadn't been loaded in to sleep, I guess. Because I know that's usually how iron farms break. It's the villagers needing to sleep. I need this child to leave me alone. Persona 5 specifically. Oh, okay. I don't think I'm at the bartender place yet. I'm not very far in that game. You know this. I don't think I've played it since I last told you I was playing it. It's been a little while. Thomas really thought no one would notice he was wearing his school uniform in the drinking district. You would play. I need to play it. I do want to finish it. I think most of my gaming time is either streaming or playing League of Legends with my friends. So I'm really bad about finishing games because I'm doing other things. Girl, I have a build. I hate children in Minecraft. Domestic question being your boy. Ryuji? You know, I never claimed he was smart. I have never claimed that child was smart. He can be big dummy on his own if he wants. Was that not fully closed off? I'm confused. Cat is trying to type in chat. I was wondering what MT meant. I was very curious. Jace is full of so much wisdom. Probably insults for Denji. No. See, he's full of wisdom. He's sharing some very insightful things. You would know this if you were wise, Raging. Are you still working on your base? Or you said it was done.
It's about done. I've done all that I'm planning to for today.
Okay, I'm gonna finish mining out this little sidewall here, and then I'm gonna come see it.
Okay.
I have learned with this season of Brain Rot, I really enjoy doing the like gothic builds, because up until now, everything I've ever built in Minecraft was hobbit hole or like cottage core for the most part. And that's how I've like decorated it, and that's how I've always like styled the builds, I guess. But this time, everything I'm doing is like pointy archways, and it's really cool. I like it a lot. It's so fun. Now, you're calling my cat smarter than Ryuji. I love Ryuji. It is not hard to be smarter than Ryuji, Raging. I'm willing to bet on it that your cat is smarter than Ryuji from Persona 5. Okay, I'm on my way to your house.
Woohoo!
I might AFK at the iron farm after stream just to like make sure it's working, because I'm nervous it's broken. Actually, no, the best way to get to your house from where I was at is to go to my house and then follow the path. I forgot about how fun just like a Minecraft and Yap stream really is when there's not 10 billion people in the VC with us.
Yeah, it gets a little confusing when there are tons of people.
Yeah. I do love that we got so many people online to fight the dragon, because I'm really bad with my servers is when it starts, everyone gets on and has a great time. I'm really bad with, as like a server leader, keeping that momentum going and having people feel like they want to get on the server more than just setting up their starter base. This is very cool, by the way.
Thank you.
Oh, you're also doing the pressure plates?
Yeah, they're convenient.
Oh, I see. Okay.
There's one door.
This is your watchtower.
Yeah, I need to put something in here, but that's a later me problem.
I like it. It's very cool. It's a very you build. You always build, let me get a good look at this. I feel like you always have like a vaguely, and correct me if I'm wrong, but this kind of reminds me a little bit of like Japanese inspired architecture, at least with the way you've done the roof.
Yeah, I like those roofs because they're like relatively easy to throw up there.
Yeah.
I could probably square it off a little bit more because like the way to get the Japanese inspiration in Minecraft is to just kind of extend the roof out a little bit towards the end.
Yeah.
Which I did it just because I wanted a little bit more of an overhang, and then I didn't build up the rest. Oh, there's a creaking in my house now.
That's
what
just
are you
the
doing
creaking.
there, sir?
That's just the creaking room. I'm gonna go see him. Got to kill this fuck-ass nether brain. Good job, J-Train! Good luck! I'm visiting our new friend that lives in Moya's abode.
Yeah, I guess this is my new roommate.
You know, I knew the economy was kind of bad. Yeah, they go away during the daytime. I think you have to name tag them if you want to keep them around.
Gotcha. Well, I guess if we want this guy to permanently live up here, we could always name tag him.
Yeah. We might have to put him in water as well. I don't know. There's some ways to keep him around permanently. I do know that. But I do know they normally do just disappear.
It's fine. He can just hang up there for tonight.
He's just a house butler. Sure, yeah. Moya employs the creaking as their butler. You know, this is Monster Village, so anything is possible.
Indeed.
I was gonna make the joke of, I know the economy is bad, but I didn't know you were that desperate for a roommate.
Oh, I can't even sleep in my house now because there's a creaking above my head.
Don't worry. I'm at the hotel. Surely I can sleep in the hotel. I think it's so inherently goofy to have built a hotel in our village. Like, I wanted to build a big gothic house, and so we just turned it into a hotel. And it is nice to have a place where people can go, like, set their spawn when they come visit, since we are so far out. But it's so funny, because when will you ever need that in Minecraft? When will you ever need a hotel in Minecraft?
For new players who just want to set a spawn.
I guess this is true. This is very true. Okay. I think that might be a decent spot to end stream or start wrapping up, since we both kind of finished our projects for the day.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of tired. It's almost 10, so
yeah.
Time for me to be getting ready for bed, taking care of the doggo.
Yes. Take care of
It
Kyoto
was very
for
fun.
us. Yeah, I love that yapping with ya.
Yeah, it was fun. Definitely got to show you more Akayona so you can appreciate Suwon.
I can't wait.
You barely see him in the anime, but
I can't wait regardless. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it as well.
yes. Reading it is where it's at, because there are like 40 volumes past where the anime ends, and it's all great stuff.
I believe it. I gotta be ready for season 2 as well.
Yes, I'm so excited for season 2, honestly. They're gonna be animating some. We don't. People are guessing probably 2026 or 2027, but there's no we haven't gotten more information on it yet.
Okay.
There is an extra chapter that's coming out the 20th, so we might get more information there. Basically, the story has already ended, but Kusanagi is doing an epilogue, and everyone thinks it's probably going to be a pretty long extra slash side story slash epilogue, because there's only one chapter plus the extra slated for volume 48, I think is the final one. So
yeah, it's gonna have to be a beefy thing.
Yeah, they're either gonna have to either it's gonna be a very tiny volume, or the extras are just Kusanagi has a ton planned for them, which I think would check out for the series, because the final chapter ended on kind of a solemn note, and the series tends to, assuming the series is gonna end on a less serious note, because that's kind of the overall thing of the series, is the goofy found family too. There's both. There's a lot of serious stuff in it, but a lot of it's goofy found family characters being dorky together too.
That's fun.
Yeah. The Kusanagi knows how to get you real attached to those characters.
I love that. I feel like those are my favorite kinds of stories as well.
Yeah, you're gonna eat up Akayona, hopefully, when you read it.
I probably will.
Yeah, I'm betting J-Ha is probably gonna be your favorite.
Okay. I'm excited to meet them.
Yeah!
Alright, I'm gonna go wrap up stream. So
Bye.
I'm probably
Have a
just
good
gonna
night.
leave the group. Oh, they're just gonna log off. That's fine. I'll still mute in Minecraft. Anyway, that's it for me, I think. Let's figure out who we're gonna raid.
I forgot that closing out of Minecraft would completely close out of this.
No, that's so fair.
But bye.
Bye.
I'll talk to you later.
Have a good night.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Moya's very used to us being in the Discord, I think. So we almost always lately have always been in Discord. We've always been in Discord, because it wasn't until recently that Moya actually got the voice chat mod working. So that's silly. Bye, all caps. Yes, I think I'm gonna send you guys out to Alahobia. They're the only people that I'm following right now. Well, Amanda's alive, but we just raided Amanda last time. So we're gonna go into Alahobia. They're playing... I think Toby's playing Silk Song. And Alejo is playing something with guns. He's in a menu and I do not recognize the menu. Okay. Oh, it's fun hanging out with you. Have a good rest of your night. You guys as well. I'm gonna turn the music off. It's gotten me distracted. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. Hope you guys enjoy hanging out with Alahobia. Something with guns, very specific. I don't know what I'm looking at. That's the thing. I don't know what I'm looking at. But I see guns on the screen in an inventory menu. He's working on some sort of loadout for something, but it's not Fortnite. Could be Helldivers. They play Helldivers a lot. Oh, they just full screened Alejo's game. I still don't know what that is. Anyway, y'all will be able to see soon. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. And I will see you guys Tuesday for some Dragon Age. And next Saturday, we'll probably be back to Baldur's Gate, I think. We'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna send this raid out. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Good night!